How did we even get here? Now, if you want to experience true technology, you can transfer crypto directly to any bank in Nigeria. Using spender. There are various important chains, including Bitcoin, USDT, Tron, Sui, Binance. All you need to do is copy your deposit address. Then your crypto gets converted to Naira in real time with great rates and with no third-party interruption. Fast transfers, instant transactions, and the liberty to send your crypto directly to any Nigerian bank without limits. That's what technology actually is. Download the Spender app today and make your life easier with Spender.
Yep. Good morning, everybody. My name is Ojeleje Olawale, popularly known as Chief Wales and the Nigerian chess community, and welcome everyone to this wonderful episodes of African Individual Chess Championship 2026 going on right now at Botswana. And yesterday there were some upsets. Some really upset in games, but some were able to win their games. For example, International Master Odona Koji defeated his opponent, Boost. Unfortunately, we we're not able to see the live stream, but at least we still got the result. And number two, we also found out that WCM Torishe Ofowuno in the female category actually won our opponent as well. One more thing, FIDE Master Abdurrahman AAA actually was held to a draw by his opponent. Now the question is, who held who to a draw? We don't know that because we don't have access to the PGN games. But I can tell you for free that the national champion actually lost his game. According to the result, we don't know what happened or how it went wrong. WIM Bridget also lost our game there yesterday. I think other Nigerian players lost their game, like Prince Adewola Adeyinka and Paul or something. Let me get it up. Let me share my screen so everybody get to see what really the results from the opens category. As you can see, Basim. We saw this game yesterday. It was it was cruising. Basim defeating Kaluki Awi. Ezekiel lost to Bilal. We saw the game also. It was a beautiful Sicilian defense there that happened, and we can see it was won. Ortega lost this game to Cambano Jose from Algeria. That is a very big, what is it called there? That is a big upset there. Ortega losing the very first game. Ortega is 2-3-8-2, and his opponent is, he's a whooping 300 rating point ahead of his opponent. Lost. Like I said, we don't know how he lost. It will have been fun to see, these games, these moves. Next was Manam Yobe of Cote d'Ivoire losing to Judge Samir David of Egypt. That's very interesting. And we have FIDE Master Abdurrahim, who couldn't go past a Gessa Emmanuel in the very first round. Even with the 300 points gap, almost 300 points gap, the game was a draw. So next again, Sebelt Lila Gasite really defeated Ngwali Chitumbo of Zambia. That's a very massive upset, ladies and gentlemen. That's massive. So massive, guys. And of course, International Master Kayonde of Andrew Kayonde was able to defeat Arena FIDE Master Dokeng Ozel. We have Jamad also defeated Mwale Joseph. Of Malawi. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, I am Leviton Caleb was able to defeat Banlock Benjamin, and I think Felix Raphael defeated his opponent. Dante Bukes was wonderful, defeating Impenetuto. Olisa Tennyson, that is Olisa Tennyson of Nigeria, 2-2-A3. Lost to Kitab Kamal. I think there is a need for this rating update. I don't think Odisha Tennyson is 2283. And if we're going to check ratings.fide.com, I'm so sure. Wait, what? Oh, probably it's possible. Wait, is it Odisha Tennyson? I think that maybe this is after the. Okay, yes, it's true. After the National Friends of Chess, where he dropped some rating points, I think this is the result of the rating points he dropped from the National Friends of Chess. So, because last time I checked, the Satanist was 2-3, but now he's dropped down to. And with this loss right now, there's another whoopee kind of 18 rating points that will be deducted from that game alone. If we're going to check, let's confirm that. Let's see what's Tennyson here. Just losing that game alone, that's like a whoopee 18 points that will probably be deducted from his rating, just like that. Whoops. You see, you can't afford to lose to lower rated players when you have a very, very high rating. You try as much as possible to win. You play to win. But again, the problem about this kind of situation is you're trying to win a lower rated player, not knowing fully well that the lower rated player is also a strong player. So there is this matter of I can beat you. It's going to blunder. And when maybe there'll be a bias in your decision making at that point in time because you're in a must-win scenario. So when you see a draw, it is always advisable to take the draw. But when you start pushing, you might blunder and something will happen. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we actually don't know what happened in the game, so we can't really talk much about the status of Anyways, so like I said I was going to confirm. I'm in rating point. Like I said, you see, minus 16. Losing to such player really moves that same 16 rating points. Just like that. Just like that. So, anyways, I believe before the tournament, we still have like 8 rounds in front of us. And the winner of this tournament, so far so good, has always ended up, most of the time, I think 8/9 or 7.5/9 or 7/9. Most of the time, that is the final result. I think 7.5/9 has always been the probably final result for this tournament, in African Individual Chess Championship. There's no record of anybody going 9/9. I've not. It's possible, but I've not seen it. I've not seen the record where anybody went 9/9. So it's always 8/9 or 7.5/9. So you can come from the back and and start digging your way back to the top. So it is okay. Let's quickly go back to the results again. Like David Silva won his game. David Silva from Angola, I believe. Yeah, this is Angola. Apologies. Cambo Jose is from Angola as well. Won his game. Solomon Kenning, Grandmaster Solomon Kenning defeated Musuta Tuso. Banel defeated FM Calico Winton Inacio. I'm trying to see any other upsets. I'm not seeing any other upsets so far so good. PDM defeated his opponent, candidate master Barry Lang. Which country is this? I'm sorry. I need to know the name of that country. I just need to know the name of this country, this flag. Which flag is this? Botswana. Oh, this is Botswana itself. Apologies to Botswana. I'm imagining me not even knowing the flag of the host country. Where are my fans? Again, if you are here watching the live stream, trying to know who is available and who is not. So I'm here with you guys. We're together. We are in this together. Yeah. And guess what? Where Carlson lost like 4 straight games in a row. Hold on a sec. Let me light. Good. I think we need more lights. Yeah, we need more lights. We lost like 4 games in a row. Now we're in the Blitz section. He has won the very first game, the second game, and I think he was paired against Vision and Anand. Again, Blitz, and he ended up flagging his opponent. Okay, that's a little bit on the word wrapping on Blitz. But we are here, right? We are here for the African Individual Chess Championship, so we'll stick to that. Guess what? We will be bringing up FIDE Master Harold Wanyama is going to be joining us exactly 9:20. Yes, 9:20 is going to be joining us on the live stream. So watch out for FIDE Master Harold from Uganda joining us to talk about chess, the games, and I think he has been a little bit out of touch in chess. I'm trying to see. We'll try to get to the root of the matter, what happened, why. Because normally he is supposed to be in this kind of event. He doesn't miss it. So we'll get to find out. I'm sorry, I want to check the live so I can. Yeah, I think I have people watching. Yeah, good. Okay, so let's quickly rush to the female pairing for round. I mean, results for round two, and for round one rather, and the results. Come on, female. Sorry. Okay, let's talk about the PMs as well for the opens. Then we'll go to the female. We'll give a recap, and we'll go to the what is it called? We have PDM is playing. Let me just pause that. PDM is playing against GM. I mean Basim. Bilal, Grandmaster Bilal is also playing against Chumfua Kelvin of Zambia. So the two Zambians are facing Grandmasters just like that in this fantastic second round of the game. And we have George Samuel David playing against Pavia Ronaldo. That's going to be a very, very tough match. I can guarantee you. Kayonde is playing against with the Black Pieces against Muazura Roy. That's also going to be fantastic. And I think we will have some of the games that we'll be able to show. Unfortunately, again, hey Pascal, welcome back here. Thank you very much for joining. Good morning to you, Mr. Pascal. We're glad to have you here. And today we'll be having much more games. Unfortunately, again, Nigerians are not at the top board, so we will not be able to cover some of the Nigerian games. And International Master Odiona Ikoje will be playing against Tambando Jose, the same person that defeated Zambians, one of Zambian's highest rated players. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. And who defeated Chitumbo, yes. And now Abdulrahman Abdulrahim is playing against Chitumbo himself. That's going to be fantastic. And Egesa Emmanuel will be facing Ortega Amarelo. This is going to be very, very bloody. So anyways, let's go to the games. And oh, no, sorry. I promise we're going to look at the female. The women also plays gender balance. It's very important. Uh, Pascal, how's it going over there? We have the female in the female category. Round one results. Check the standing. I mean the results for round one as fast as we can. And you can see over here that Vihet Vanafosto defeated. Whoa! Remember that game that we were following yesterday? The girl ended up doing the impossible, defeating Wafa Shrok on the very first round of the event. That is a beautiful win by that young, player, WIM V Head, beating Wafa Shrok in the very first round. And WGM Shashenda actually, that's a very big upset over there. Okay, Shashenda actually won our opponent, and where is it? There's a draw over there. Gamar Allah from Egypt holding WIM Mohammed to a draw. That's under upset. WIM Sana was able to defeat Mbata Constance from Zambia. And another draw, WCM Utimele Maya held WFM Horst to a draw. That's interesting. And we have WIM Michael Bridget. Sorry. Okay, WIM Michael Bridget lost our very first game, the WCM Bilks Damien Nicole over there. We have Pizzo Refairway holding WFM Paulo Jemima to a draw. Esperanca defeated WFM Francis. WCM Sito also lost to WFM Elizabeth. And here, this was like a revenge mission. Nigerian WCM Ofowino Torishemoa playing against Benson Mahood. Don't forget Benson Mahood actually defeated her at the zone 4.2, and this was revenge served cold. Unfortunately, again, we're not able to see the games. We'll have loved to see the games. I'm going to say a walkover there. George Hani being walked over. That's interesting. There shouldn't be walkovers in this kind of events, honestly. In my opinion, there shouldn't be walkovers. But it's okay. Let's quickly dash to round 2, pairing and see what's up. Who and who is meeting themselves in this fantastic round. In this round, we're having Mungeli Sasha playing against WGM Wafa Shahenda. Aladema is playing against Sana Prakash. Chisomo is playing against Casita Esperanca. Elizabeth Cassidy is playing against WCM Haley. And our very own Torishe will be holding the black pieces against Indiragu Joyce and Yaruai. Again, I've not heard of a story where the winner of the female category ended up with 9 out of a possible 9. I'm so sure the winner of the event will be going from like maybe 8, 8.5 or 7.5. So there is still chance for anybody that has actually lost their first round or drawn their very first round, because this tournament is just starting and it's going to be Operation Fire for Fire, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, quickly let us go to the games. And this is what everybody has been waiting or looking out for. Anil playing against Amin Basim. And let us quickly dash to the very first moves. And D4, D5, D4, Knight F6. Of course, anybody playing against Basim knows one way or the other that Basim either plays against the D4, plays the King's Indian defense, or maybe the Grunfeld. Either of the two. And the Grunfeld, most unlikely, maybe like 20%, maybe. But there is always the more chance that he's going to play the King's Indian defense. And as we can see on the board, I think that is exactly what is going on here at the moment. So let's quickly walk this game through to the present point position where they are in at the moment. So here we can see that it's just a simple basic opening training. Basic opening, and on this we just want to okay, maybe we can look at the database and be able to see who and who has played this in the time past. Yeah. Master database, players. No, sorry, I think masters. Okay, cool. So from here we go C4, G6, Knight C3. This is again King's Indian, and personally, I on the other hand usually don't play. I don't play this way. I usually play the Bishop F4 variation against the King's Indian defense, which I seem to love. I love it a lot. And one word that I just love it. So here looks like the Grunfeld right now. It looks like a transition to the Grunfeld, but nope. Bishop G2. It's played knight takes, pawn takes, and C5 immediately. Of course, you have to work on this, develop your knight here. Bishop can come out as fast as possible. Now we have knight F3, knight C6, E3, castles, queen A5, hitting on this pawn. It's not like he's going to take the pawn actually, just queen defense. Protects the pawn, and queen goes in. Oh wow, this is really interesting from PDM, going for the early queen exchange in this position. This is really interesting. Oh, okay. Let me quickly set up the Zoom link for my guest who will be coming in at any time soon. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Just a second. Uh, Wait, what? What did he just say? Okay, I'm sorry. I got a link. I'm trying to see what it's all about. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's something I need you guys to understand. There is a platform called digitalchess.org, and what this platform does is I think it's being hosted by an African. All the live games of this event are being broadcasted by them, including this live stream. If you actually want to watch this live stream, you can definitely just click on the link and you can find it there. All live games go to digitalchess.org. This is a very fantastic initiative, right? For um, from the African perspective. So one day or the other, tomorrow, next tomorrow, I know it's not going to happen. There's no discrimination in trust. Maybe or these foreign companies decide to say, you know what, we don't want to take your games. We don't want this. We don't want that. We can easily just link up with our Nigerian, African brothers, and you're like, you know what, we got this. Come on, just use our website. We just look our own link, and we have what it takes to get it happen. Sorry, just needed to brighten myself up a little bit out there. So, unfortunately, um, um, okay. So, like I said, I was going to bring up my my guests. I think this is the part where I have to change power source, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. I'll be back. Just need to change the power source. Right. Thank you. Ah, okay, I'm back here. I'm coming. Ouch. I need to get this up as ASAP so that I don't. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, this is it. I think I'm almost there. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So we were talking about the queen. Okay. Cool. Let me just switch this off. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about the queen a3 here, and queen a3. What is exactly wrong with queen a3? So queen a3 is just a function of trying to like exchange the queens. So the bishop comes up in there, and there's more pressure on there's more pressure on the c5 pawn. You know, very interesting way that FIDE master um, Prince Daniel Mulenga or Mule. I don't know why he rearranged it. PDM, you know, Prince Daniel Mulenga. Mulenga is a surname. It will probably be MPD, you know, Mulenga Prince Daniel. But I think PDM sounds much more cooler, you know, sort of. So here we go. Now, Queen A3 was played by PDM, and uh, I don't think I don't think the wonderful GM, the surgeon, actually saw this coming. And after knight a5 that was played, now this right now looks like a free pawn. Not only that, there is also another pawn somewhere here. And again, someone like me who is itchy when it comes to pawns, as a member of the Pawn Grabbers Association, the question is, what are the disadvantages of taking that pawn on c5? Right. Now, the major disadvantage of taking that pawn on c5 is no other but the very scary knight b3. Knight b3 suddenly is a fork. Knight b3 is a fork. Oh, sorry. After knight a5, so we go to knight a5. Apologies. Um, okay, sorry. So here, like I said, we don't want to take this pawn, guys. We don't want to take this pawn. Because if you try to take this pawn, let me give you an example. Knight takes, and suddenly, just suddenly, the GM is just going to slice in his scalpel into your heart. Booms. I'm so sorry. Once the GM is able to achieve this, the surgeon is able to achieve this, the scalpel in the heart, just resign. This is just GG's at the moment. But in the game, that's not what happened. Knight a5, and the wonderful PDM was able to see through those gimmicks. Of course, you can't go to Dubai. You can't be going to Dubai playing against other GMs, you know, and be playing such queen takes c5 pawns. No, it's the best move on the move there, knight d2, and now he's asking a very, very powerful question. He's asking Black, sir, what do you want? Should I take your pawn now? Because now there is no knight to b3 anymore, because this knight just simply whacks it up. So this pawn is looking free. So the question is, what's going to happen? And now you can play b6 because of our beautiful bishop looking on this diagonal. So yeah, PDM is right now on the driver's seat. I can't lie. It's on the driver's seat, and this is the kind of chess we are actually looking for. Playing against, the top GMs and doing fantastic well against them. This shows that you're actually improving, not you're losing in just a couple of 10, 20 moves. And suddenly, Bassin is down to 42 minutes thinking about this way around this interesting position right now. Wonderful problems that PDM is actually posing Super GM Bassin. Yeah. So quickly, let us dash back and go to the next player. Let's look into Chimfua Kelvin playing against Bilal, right? Kelvin, fantastic player all the way from Zambia. And let's see. And it's even interesting, when two Zambians, we went two countrymen, just sitting side by side, looking at themselves playing against GM, and one is giving him the other an inspiration, what's it called? Calvin will be looking at PDM and be like, oh, that's a very nice position over there. Okay, let me get some ginger. So he also tries to play, good positions on his own side. But let's see, maybe that's exactly what happened in the game. As against the King's Indian defense that we're seeing the E4, E5, and we have the running press. The Spanish opening in our ends, and we have the A5 immediately. This is the Murphy's defense, I believe. Bishop to A4 is played. We have knight F6. D3. B5. This is more like the basic setup against the Royal Lopez that most instructors teaches their players, at the junior level or intermediate level. Very strong, nothing serious. You just take it nice and slow, and there will be a point White is going to transfer this knight all the way somewhere here, to play maybe C3, Bishop C2, then a D4. Maybe I think that idea actually is going to work at one point or the other. But no, I don't think so anymore. Now we have this exchange coming up. Bishop takes D immediately. After pawn takes, suddenly now this bishop, I keep saying it, this bishop is not seeing the future anymore. But there is always a plan of playing C3, D5, bishop coming back here for this bishop to see this future from this part of the board. So we have knight in there, knight takes knight, and now this is what I honestly won't be understanding anymore. But wait, hold on a second. Okay. F4. F4 stops this knight from going there. But does it stop the knight from coming to C5? But again, what is the knight doing on C5? On C5, it does absolutely nothing. Hit it on the bishop just simply goes back. But this bishop is also absolutely not doing anything at the moment as well. Strapped behind his own point. Okay, knight back. Of course, that has to go back. Queen F3. Why is this position looking familiar? A5, A4 now. And suddenly this bishop has C4 and bishop B5 in the not too distant future. Exactly. So I just said. Suddenly the bishop that was not doing fantastically well, right now the bishop will start doing wonders, at least restricting this this rook from coming in. No problem again for this bishop right now. I think it's safe to say the bishop is doing not too well, but at least well. We will be expecting our guest anytime soon. It should be in. Do I have a message? Yeah. Um, forward this and forward this. It is digital chess. Digital chess. Okay, sorry. Go back. Okay, of course, you at a point you have to play this. Yeah. Okay, so what is the idea? Pawn push, is that the idea? You take, then you have to. But the problem is you're not locking this bishop out at all. This is even kind of dangerous because this is definitely going to be a passed pawn. That'll be a passed pawn. It's dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. Although the pawn can advance at the moment, but like I said, that's going to be a very, very dangerous pawn. Okay, apologies if I've not been to the live stream. Let me go there and yes, Bright is actually giving saying great work to BDM. Exactly, yeah. And Pascal is saying Basim we still squeeze him. Really? But Pascal, well, if Basim eventually squeezes him, it's not based on the point is not it's just not going to be a walk in the park. Personally, although I know for a fact that once PDM wins this game, in fact, the whole Africa will not have peace. But trust me, I'll tell you for free. I'll actually love PDM to actually win this game. Let us. I want the underdogs. I'm rooting for the underdogs in this, and in any match against Basim, I'm rooting for the underdogs. But I have a beef with Basim, but the point is, we want to have this experience that the underdogs, or the feeling that the underdogs are there. There's something we have to understand. Most of our players don't have the opportunities to play in. Okay, cool. FM Harold is coming up. Most of our players, our top players, don't have the opportunity. They are not opportune to play, against tough, stronger hands. They don't, right? So it always looks as if they are not that strong enough. Of course, they might not be that strong enough. Imagine a 2-4 rated player that is just, or 2-3 rated players that most of the time is getting his ratings from his own country players. Then you bring in a GM of even 2-300 strength, or 200-400, and you be like, and he can't, or even probably he's losing to a 1900 at the world scene. It's we just need to make sure that our chess understanding is at that top level, because if BDM can actually do this against Basim, defeat him, it's going to encourage everybody to like, oh wow, yes, instead of them settling for a draw, the fight. And I can tell you for free, PDM is doing superbly well against Basim at the moment, but we'll come back to his game. Let us use this opportunity to check other players' games. One after the other, we check other players' games. And this is the position that we are. Remember I said something that the idea of this D5, of that pawn sacrifice, is to play D5. But again, this is a passed pawn, and black is going to be in trouble. If he's already in trouble based on this passed pawn scenario, and I don't know. I honestly don't know how he's going to survive this kind of scenario, this situation. Okay, so let us quickly go to the next person. I'm actually impressed with PDM, guys. I don't know why these guys are calling me. Please send me a message. Don't call me. Um, um, again, I just dropped the call twice. Am I expecting somebody? I'm not. Please send a message. Okay, this number is not on WhatsApp anyway, so there's nothing I can do to that. Okay. Oh, somebody sending me a WhatsApp message. Okay, maybe I'll attend to that. But like I said, the game between I am George Samir versus David. Let us quickly go on to check it. We have the E4 C6 and the Karo Khan, and E5 advanced variation is already going on here with, wow, this is H4 already starting. And takes, the bishop is out of the position. Queen check there, knight b6, queen forcing the queen exchange is not by force. Black saying no. White says it doesn't want to exchange, and this is going to be a very, very interesting game with h4 h5 already on board. Interestingly, black has not castled, but white has indeed castled. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have FIDE Master Harold Wanyama live and direct. I think he's probably working on his video camera at the moment. When he's fully up, then I will bring him up on the live stream. If you're trying to say something, I can't hear you, FIDE Master Harold. Yes, I can hear you right now. Good. This is perfect, FIDE Master Harold. I can hear you. I think your camera is coming up. Good morning, sir. Nigerian time. How are you today?
Good morning, Chief Wells. That's your stage name, eh?
Yeah, that's my Chief Wells. that has been my name all this while. You know, I think I got that from the university days. Someone just put my name is Olawale actually, right? So yes. So imagine after the Olawale there is a W-A-L-E there, whale, right? But that's not the pronunciation. The next thing I just heard Chief, then Wales. So instead of using the country W-A-L-E-S, you just have to put the H there and become Chief Wales. It's tough. Nice. It's tough. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the invite. My camera has issues. Okay. The settings, some permissions. I'll just say how to set that up.
Okay. Okay, no problems. And it's good to have you here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here you have the legendary FIDE Master Harold again Wanyama live on the live stream. Let me just switch for you. Although he's working on his camera, but notwithstanding, I still have to do this so that we will be able to know that he's right there with us. Okay, FIDE Master Harold Wanyama, you multiple time national champion of Uganda. Well, first things first, we were actually expecting you to be here. So I was surprised when I saw the start ranking list and you're not here. I'm like, okay, the only thing I can do right now is just bring you in live stream and you just tell us about your experience in the time past. But first, why not this year? Because I know you love playing this tournament, especially playing against Grandmasters. Why are you not at Botswana this year?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I get inspired when I just see Grandmasters on the list. It's exciting, it is encouraging, and then it pushes me at least even to do better. Why I wasn't here was just because I either had a choice between Africa Individuals or Olympiad. Unfortunately, because of my work schedule, I needed to find time for both events. So I can't do both events, but I can do one. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to play this year. Hopefully next year I'll be part of the list. Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's why I wasn't here.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. How do you even balance it? Wait, I know you are into tech, right? I don't know the maybe you explain that, but again, you have to tell us your role as a tech and how you balance chess with work.
That is a good question. It is very hard. So this is what I do. The best I do, um, I can play these games just for opening purposes, not for practice, because classical is a bit different.
Mhm.
So to get fit, I just need to play some games, test my opening theory. Because when I play opponents, I can tell that this line is good for me. This is my style. So that's the easiest way. I also get time and I do puzzles just to keep fit because the brain is a muscle. If you don't do puzzles, you won't be fit. Then, secondly, I need to find where I can play events. So that is a tricky ask, but I'm going to see how I can play two, three events before the Olympiad this year, classical events, that is. So it is quite tricky because you need to balance both your career and sports because chess is not my main source of income, unfortunately. So I need to find a balance. Yes, I love chess. It's a passion. It's a great passion, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
But it can't put food on the table.
But to be frank, to be very very frank right now, ladies and gentlemen, I think I agree. I believe I agree with FIDE Master Harold that chess does not put food on the table except I'm saying playing chess doesn't put
Yeah,
food on
yeah,
the table. There's a minute numbers of people that can play chess and chess will bring food to their table. But to the others, I don't think so. I think um, there is a lower number of people that can actually do chess at a professional level and will be earning at the top, at the best of the best of the best way they can. So, except you are a coach. If you are a chess coach, of course, chess can put
yeah,
food to your table. If you're an author, chess can put food to your table. If you're an organizer, and it depends on the kind of organizer because there are some organizers that are still living in penury, or there are some organizers that chess is not doing anything for when it comes to organizing an event because they're even running at losses. So, but at the playing level, again, I can tell you for free, at the moment in Africa, if you are not um, a coach, a top coach, or you're not being employed by your government into chess. For example, in Lagos, there are some players that are being employed by their states and their state
right.
governments that they just play chess and they work for the ministry and they get paid salaries on a monthly basis, right? Aside that, if you just say you just want to be playing chess as a source, as a sole source of making money, I'm so sorry, you will be hungry for the rest of your life. So, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah, because if you check the prices of this tournament, they are very, very
Yeah,
meager, and the amount of work that you will even need to play in this sort of events are very, very capital intensive. Not even mention of even recruiting coaches, seconds. In fact, I don't think there is any Nigerian that even, I mean, any African player that has a second going for any international event. I don't think so. Everybody goes
I
on a
don't.
solo.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's because of the money. It's because of the income. There is no money to even pay for themselves. No talk of now looking for a second to pay for. So these are the challenges that we actually have, which FIDE Master Harold just reiterated that there is no money, so you have to focus on your on your other work to make funds, which is available. So chess for him, I believe right now would be a leisure thing, not like you have to um, you have to be there 100%. So thank you very much for that insight. But again, okay, chess in Uganda. How is it the improvement of chess in Uganda from the time past where you started up till now? Can you spot the difference and share the improvements with the timeline?
Yeah. So, just actually, so I'll tell you, the time we got two international masters, right?
Yeah.
That period, I was also a bit active. I could call that was a golden generation because if even you see in the top list, you'll find people around that age of 30 plus are in the top 10, right?
Mm.
Because it was quite hard to replace them. It's like maybe replacing, let's say, Carlsen, Sam Noetia, trying to replace us. So we had the likes of International, Segwanya,
Author, yeah.
likes, yes, Emojong, the likes of Patrick Kauma, if you know them. So
Yeah.
these have been a while for a long time. However, we have now a bunch of rising juniors
Mm.
who actually are starting to even how they say it in Uganda, touch beards. Yeah, they're starting to touch the beards. They're starting to get results against the top players.
Mm.
So that list is actually dangerous. Actually, we had Africa Youth Event. I don't know whether you followed that recently over here in Uganda,
Mm-hmm.
and we had, I think, about maybe 5, 6 medals.
Oh.
Medals, yeah, from Uganda. So that shows that there is very general improvement. Then in between, we have players who are actually right now representing the country in Botswana. That is Nyola and Egesa. These are players who give time to the game, actually. Like we talked earlier about how it's hard to give time, but they have given good time and then a good shape. So these are players that can represent the country, I believe, because I've faced them. They have improved. Nyola and then also Egesa Emmanuel. So we have good representation here. But those players in that age range of 20s, yeah, mid-20s, a few have broken through, a few. Egesa and Nyola are just one of the few who have broken through in that thing, the national team. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So there's that transition from the golden generation, I could say around between 2010 to maybe about now. But we're getting old, yeah.
Of course.
Sports is like, well, I don't know whether you're watching World Cup. Ronaldo is 41, yes, he's good, but he's not scoring. So sports is usually for young players, right?
Yeah.
But still, class is permanent. Still,
100%.
much as it, yeah. For example, even if Anand comes back, I saw Anand from our champion play in the World Rapids and was causing terror.
Yes.
So there's that of skill that remains even though you're old.
Yeah. Unfortunately, his game against Carlsen this morning, the Blitz game, it was actually it was better at a point, and like 30 seconds to like maybe Carlsen's maybe 1 minute. He had 1 minute 30 something seconds to like Carlsen's maybe like 20 something seconds, and at the end of the day, something went wrong, and he even got flagged. It's understandable. When old age sets in at a point.
I heard about Carlsen. What happened? I heard he lost a couple.
Yeah, Carlsen lost 4 games in a row in a rapid. Can you believe that? If you were told that, would you have believed it?
Yeah.
4 games in a row. I was telling somebody recently that I can understand Carlsen's losses, right? It's from a perspective of not only because he's not only tired, not only tired perspective, but he's a father. Come on, it's different.
Agreed.
It is different. I can tell you for free when you're a parent, because of course I'm opportune to be a parent. I know what it takes, especially when the child is still that young. 1 year. I mean, from 0 to 1 year, you guys don't sleep. You don't sleep.
First time period.
What?
The first time period also. Yeah. First time. You're right.
You don't sleep. You have to wake up maybe every 2 hours. Your wife will want to sleep. You have to be the one to be there, take the child, take care of the child and all that stuff. So it is not easy. Your chest is going to drop down. It's just...
Well explained. That's true.
Yeah. Anyways, it's fun. Well, let us delve into 1 or 2 of the games as it is going live and direct. Your friend PDM. Let's start from there. Yeah. We're gonna start with your friend PDM, and I'm gonna start the opening from the beginning. And of course, without you even knowing, with your experience with Basim, you see white player plays D4 and Basim is responding. What do you believe that Basim will play automatically?
It depends. First of all, usually how these top players play, they change a bit whether they're playing low relatives, whether they're playing their peers. I think you would go with the King's Indian defense structure.
Exactly.
That's that's what I would think.
And that's what he actually went, and that's what he usually goes for. I think when he plays against, when it comes to lower tournaments, I mean, will I call AICC a lower tournament because of the caliber of players he tends to meet there for him? So I know he plays King's Indian almost all the time, and KIA, if he's playing white, almost all the time. Yeah, almost all the time. And PDM is actually serving him with the King's KIA structure against the King's Indian defense. It actually looked like a Grunfeld.
Yes.
It looks like a Grunfeld, but C5, the transposition of the position is making it still the King's Indian sort of transposition. But in this situation, when we got to this point, I love PDM's idea here and here and Queen A3. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
And of course,
James look like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now here, all of a sudden, of course, this is a very the man that goes to Dubai cannot be capturing this kind of fun. He can't be capturing this kind of fun. So of course, knight d2, a very important move. And again, if you notice, the reason why queen here is bad is because of this simple knight for attacking the rook and the queen, and the rook is going to be captured. So knight d2 first, stopping that from coming. And now we're asking questions. How do you protect this pawn?
That knight move is fantastic because one, it threatens two things. You can't even just develop. For example, even leave alone the pawn attack. If black, let's say, plays bishop e6, right?
Yeah.
PDM can go bishop times b7, I think.
Immediately. Yeah, he can. Definitely. He can.
No, but you see, there's a problem with bishop h3 long run. So you may have to lose your rook. So you wouldn't go that. But that threat remains.
Yeah, that's true.
Because maybe he can move rook e1, then threaten. So developing basically for black is a bit of a challenge. If you go back, of course, that didn't work because of bishop h3. But it also stops that move you talked about, knight b3, right?
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful move. Yeah, that was a good move. It unleashes the bishop and stops black's ideas.
Yeah.
Quite is better.
And he has to capture, of course, and pawn takes pawn, takes pawn. And don't forget again now that this pawn is hanging.
Yes.
And now black needs to do something about that pawn.
Can he play e5?
In the game, white did not play e5.
No, black.
Oh, black. So the black didn't play e5 in the game, because if black should play e5, I was thinking immediately without blinking. I just thought I'm thinking of just pawn push.
Okay.
Why? Because that is a passed pawn.
Yeah, that's a passed pawn.
That is just a passed pawn. And guess what? This bishop doesn't have anything on this rook because this pawn already is blocking this bishop. So, and I will still have the idea of developing this bishop in the not too distant future. So that is what I thought from that perspective. And in the moment white can have these two pawns like this on this diagonal, it's not going to be funny for black. But in the game, rook e8 was played, and now rook developed.
Very good.
Yeah. So rook also here, and now.
At that point, sorry, if he now goes bishop e6, now that's when that move works.
Bishop now move works, exactly. This one now moves.
Yeah, and you lose an exchange.
Yes,
that's for the viewers.
Exactly. Let me show the viewers. If bishop decides to go here now we have bishop takes pawn immediately. Yeah. So this is.
So that's why he played rook b8. Yeah, he can't take with the knight.
But hold on a second. This is even looking like a free piece. It's not even about the exchange. It's looking like a free piece.
Yeah.
It's a free piece because we'll just go for a free knight and like.
Yeah.
So of course, That was beautiful. This is a beautiful gameplay from Basim at the PDM at the moment. And Bishop in here came next. Of course, it's a very simple idea. We want to bring our Bishop here to increase the number of attackers on the night. That's what I believe the idea of the Bishop coming there is for. And attacks the rook.
Yeah,
now, this allows the simple e4. Just kick the bishop away, tempo, and again the bishop moves back. Then here.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Let us remove the bishops, please. This bishop here, can we please remove it? And I'll have a very beautiful dark square weakness around your king side that I could probably look out for in the not too distant future. And I have these two wonderful pawns over here. In the game.
Yeah, sorry, I lost you for a few seconds.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, in the game, it was just bishop takes, bishop, rook, queen takes, and this e6. This is the final position that we have in this game right now.
Okay, so if white can get h4 h5 quickly. Yeah,
but
because the dark squares are weak.
Yes, the dark squares are very, very weak. But the question is, of course, like I said, the Dubai man will be able to play it, but it's scary at times. I will tell you for free. I think once they sit on the board playing against higher rated player, this kind of thematic h4, h5 pawn push, might be scary for them to play. You know, they'll be like, hey, why I don't want to start weakening my king side because of, why am I going that aggressive? Let me just keep if they have the option of going aggressively to attack and the option of playing solid, I think 90% of the time our players want to play solid.
Okay.
It's my opinion.
You're right actually, and you see that's the feeling people get because usually the strong players easily get counterplay, right? They know how to get counterplay, but at the same time you need to balance yourself. You're like, what are my options? I've played strong players before where I get advantages. Basim not so much, but Adli, 4 of my games against Adli I get an advantage. The problem is now when I start overstretching, it punishes. Yeah? They are good at that. They can let you get an advantage, but the problem is that you have to keep on playing like top 3 engine moves, right? If you sidetrack and then get astray, then they'll get you because they have the capability to punish your mistakes. But on the other hand, you're also supposed to say, what are my strengths? For example, where does white have the majority of his strength? Here, if you just see queen side and king side, where is white's strength?
White's strength, most of his pieces are on the queen side at the moment, but they are actually looking also at the king side easily. They can easily wrap to the king side. Queen here, knight can jump in there, the rook f4, and the rook can jump as well.
Okay, personally, I see where the pawn majority is where usually I factor the strength of the pieces here.
Okay.
So, for example, this one, because black is stronger on the queen side, because black has majority, the pawn majority. You see, it is 2 versus 1. If black is able to, let's say, survive any onslaught, right? He can create a queen side. He can get a pawn that tries to queen. He cannot queen on the king side.
Yeah.
He can only queen on the queen side. Long term. That's what I'm saying.
Now I get it.
So let's say everything settles, the dust settles, black will now just focus on his queen side. At the same time, black has a weakness with the king because of the dark bishop. And that is why the first thought that came to me, it's missing, was h4, h5, right? But you raise a nice point. You also have to be careful about weakening yourself or overstretching, because once, if you do that, you'll be punished. So I agree with you. You have to watch, but you also have to be fearless playing this game. They'll not forgive you.
Yes, I actually agree with you. You have to be fearless, because I remember there was a tournament that happened in Nigeria. We had to bring in a grandmaster called Siriam Jah, all the way from India. He came to play in the tournament, and he was held to a draw by like three different Nigerian chess players. And it wasn't like he was held to a draw. He was actually in a very bad position, right? He was in a bad position. And whenever he gets to that bad position, he's looking long term and like, this is trouble for me. And guess what he does? He offers the Nigerian chess players a draw. For example, Demola Shorungbe, candidate master Demola Shorungbe, Ajibola Olanrewaju, Adele Rotimi. Those guys had a very beautiful and playable position, such that if they were playing against themselves, they would never offer themselves draw. And even if they are being offered draws, they will say, no, play on. This position is sweet for me. The moment the GM just says draw, they shut down and they take the draw.
Yeah, that's how it is.
So I understand the fearlessness that you're talking about, that they should be fearless. Don't settle for just play it to the end. Just the same way Izzat. I remember the story of Izzat Mohammed when he was playing against Kramnik, and he sacrificed a queen for two minor pieces. And it was a team, I think it was a team game, and it got to a point that Kramnik offered him a draw. You know, a 2,700 player, a former world champion, offers you a draw. You've sacrificed a queen for two minor pieces. You know, you should like, wow, this is great. You should take the draw. He went to meet his coach and asked his coach that should he take the draw. And the coach said, what does he think? And when I asked him the question, he said that if he takes the draw, well, people will be happy that yes, he drew a 2,700 GM, you know, former world champion. That the story will only last for 1 or 2 weeks. But if he wins, the story is going to, for the rest of his life, everybody in Egypt, everybody in the world will be like the guy that sacrificed a coin for two minor pieces to what win a former world champion is going to be like, you know, the talk of the decade.
Yeah.
He went back to continue the game.
Oh, why?
Yeah, because he was seeking glory, and at the end of the game, it ended in a draw. So it was a fighting draw, not like I accepted a draw. Yeah, so you have to fight. I agree. You have to fight. Seek glory, and I'm sure the Dubai man will seek glory. Guess what? If PDM wins Bassem, we will not rest in Africa for the next 10 years.
Yes. I don't think it will be 8 years. I think it will be the rest of our lives.
For the rest of our lives. He's going to hard it there. I've been defeated Basim before. Dubai man. Okay, that's it. Bilal is actually doing well against Chumfua Kelvin. I think Chumfua Kelvin is in real problems. If we go back to the beginning of the game, I think I've mentioned it. It was a normal Roy Lopez, the standard Roy Lopez that we actually even teach our students in schools as beginners. You know, it's very theoretical, very interesting, and it got to a point where Bishop takes.
So this is the Roy Lopez where they play knight c3. Followed by knight e5. Usually, this one is always solid for white.
Yes,
it's very hard to lose.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure our opponent Chimfua actually knows about this.
I think he should, because it is quite popular, this line.
94. Okay. 94.
I don't know about the 94, but
because knight d4, anyways, knight d4, knight takes, knight pawn takes. At first, I was saying this bishop is just locked at the back of this pawn, because there is nothing this bishop can do right now. It's just locked behind it. It's, to me, temporarily right now, it's a bad bishop. But on the other hand, this knight consolidation, I was thinking, of course, that's what happened. The knight actually went in there. But the interesting thing was, I did not personally, even me myself, of course, I'm not like a strong player. I didn't envisage F4. You see, because the intention was to actually try and get the knight, maybe in there to be able to get to G6.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But
So he prevented the prophylaxis.
yes, just F4.
Yeah.
Oops, oops, and that's a very, very. And now the moment Black starts playing knight back to F6, it's already showing that there is problem.
He has wasted the tempo. This is not good.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was now thinking maybe, just maybe, it should start looking forward to maybe bishop here and bringing the rook somewhere here, just to like try to work on this open file right now. But this is the only thing you have at the moment. But bringing the knight back here, now the question is, where else is the knight going to?
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
By the way, that the idea you gave actually makes sense, because if you wanted to go knight e5 and knight g6, right?
Yeah.
You would still do that by rook, bishop f6, rook e8, knight f8, and you can even leave the knight there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a very solid position, and then you also have an open file. The game can play on.
Yeah.
Not like you'll be losing. But going back again, I think he's just confused.
Yeah. He didn't look at it from that perspective. Because again, I want to say that not even the going back, if you are taking a little time to think of what is the future plan for this night itself. The future plans, not knowing fully what the knight can come here, the knight can go here, the knight can go here. So what exactly is the knight going back to do on f6 when the knight has no future? That's just the point. No future. And you're not even helping the knight if you are going to, except you are thinking of going back to e8, g6 and coming to f7 and g7. Maybe, just maybe that is his next line of action.
Then that would be Botvinnik. There are so many moves. So much Botvinnik's strategy. White would have developed so much in all those moves.
Exactly. You won't even have time because you are being cramped. This more like So anyways, in the game, knight f3 and queen f3 was played.
Good.
Now look at it. Look at you. Now again, this bishop cannot work. At the moment, it's playing a passive defensive role. All of a sudden, you are thinking of helping the bishop. Maybe he's not looking at it from that perspective. Suddenly, the bishop is good. The bishop can now come here and start working from this diagonal.
Correct.
It just for nothing. You just helped White to improve his pieces. And that's what happened.
Oh my goodness. Chung Fa lost it. First of all, queen f3 was to protect d5, such that bishop can move elsewhere.
Exactly.
Then also, he played f5, and then Belasin knew what he was doing. He was like, okay, when this guy pushes, I'm going to push f4, such that my bishop can maneuver. He knew exactly what he was doing, and just Chung Fa fell into it.
Yeah,
I don't think. What is this?
Yeah, what is this now? Now you're helping. The bishop was. Now I understood. Before now I said it that the moment he plays this, he wants to play this. That is his plan. But the problem is this bishop will hold this pawn, and this is a passed pawn.
It's lost. I think this is lost.
You can't allow this against a GM.
Yes.
And from here,
it is going to be easy for him.
Yeah.
Belasin is very okay. That's a good move.
No.
He's trying to blockade the first pawn.
Yeah. But
still, he can't play the knight f6.
See?
That's what he played. Oh, that's a GM.
That's a GM. Allowing the en passant takes pawn, and the bishop takes, and suddenly look at the pieces. So this knight here, English doesn't work anymore because there's a bishop that is coming to meet you at any point in time to even try to remove it. And before you know what's going on, if there's an exchange, there is this pawn also coming up in there. Sorry about that line. You just have pawns there, you pass pawn there, the rook can join, and this is completely crushed. Completely crushed.
Agreed.
Okay. I don't know why, but it's easy for the bishop to just go back.
That pawn will die later, even though it's 30 moves.
Yeah. It will.
Isolated.
Knight in there. Rook out. I don't know. Yeah. I honestly don't know.
Okay, he wants to go bishop to opposite colors.
The bishop where?
He's expecting white to go for a bishop of color endgame. Let's say if black is to take that knight, it will be light squared bishop versus dark squared bishop.
Yeah, but
I think that's what he's hoping.
that hope is that's nah, we can't. Now bishop goes in there again to defend. See, maintaining. Look at how the bishop and now your knight is outside, completely outside.
Yes.
Attacking the rook. This rook just simply moves
Rook
up.
c4. Yeah.
And now there is fire on the mountain. And that's a free. That's a pawn.
Yeah.
That's a pawn. Provided that is even provided white. I mean, white wants the pawn.
Yeah, it's because he wants bishops of opposite colors.
But he doesn't want that. That's slightly
yeah. He's like, no, not yet.
Nah, not yet. We're not interested in that. Here we go. And now is the time to take. And why are we taking now? Because we can now play D4.
Now it is over.
Oh my God. So it's not about the opposite piece now. Look at it. This pawn is coming to D4, D5. We're having a rook coming there very soon. Then we have a D6. And oh gosh. Oh, no. You should just resign. It's time to pack the boards.
Yeah, he's still hoping bishops of opposite colors.
It doesn't work. It's bishop of opposite color in the face of two beautiful women that are joining this king's camp.
And you can imagine if he gets to play even bishop a6, something like that, then the rook remains on c7 for life.
Yes, exactly. Oops,
actually,
that's true.
Sets on c3 with the queen and threatens bishop a6.
Oh.
You see, if his queen is on c3.
Yeah, queen c3.
Yeah, if it's on c3 and then he plays bishop a6, your rook, once it goes to c7, a5 falls. And now I don't know how many points.
Oh gosh, it's just.
Yeah, okay. I think this is bad.
Yeah, but the funniest thing was, he did well. What?
Yes. That's the only move he can play, boss.
Oh, only move? Isn't this?
So I think what he wants is that after rook d1, right? Black has c2, right?
Then rook just goes back and take. There's no stress there.
Yeah.
It's just rook takes pawn.
Queen f6, he gets out of a pin, or queen b6, whatever. That's his idea. He gets out of a pin.
Oh, just queen f6 or queen b6 get out of the pin.
Yeah. That's the idea.
But it doesn't. Well, again, I understand. I now understand this. I understand his plight. But it doesn't solve his major problems. So.
No, because I'll tell you, even though he plays queen f6, there's c7, there's bishop a6.
Yeah, yes, there's c7.
Or c7, yeah, that pawn will win. Yeah. So that tactic doesn't work. It's just a tactic in the meantime, but it doesn't work.
not working tactic. Anyways,
Yeah. Actually, even here, he can play c7. It's Blackstone.
It's Blackstone. Black needs to bring the queen out first, or else this bishop is going to be trapped completely.
I think queen b6 would be better. No, but this is just too strong in position. White, because you do not he can play rook to the 7th rank whenever that bishop moves, and then he just opens a window, a loop, and then f7 will be weak. He can put pressure on f7. It's just not.
In fact, to make matters worse, one will be hoping that, hey, maybe I could solve a back rank mate out of it. Maybe I bring in the rook somewhere here, and it takes, back rank or whatever happens. But there is a problem: is all this dream is being cut off. Even if you think you have it by bishop f1 in the lost to distant feature, or even queen back to f1. So there is no back rank mate for that white can fall for.
Yes.
No matter what, no matter the errors, no matter any error, there's no background mate. I have point basics.
That's what just played it.
Yeah, I think that's the only move that
Yeah,
works.
that was his idea.
That's the only
That's
move
his
that
idea.
works.
But you see, Rook going to seventh rank is just going to be killer. So anyway, White just needs to be patient. Of course, it's an established GM. He knows what to do.
Yeah, uh, he has going to. He won last. He won the last edition. Don't forget.
Exactly. And he
So
beat Basim, yeah? The
yeah,
one who very
yeah.
hard to beat Basim. So I played him in Morocco. Oh my goodness. I got a draw. But I'll tell you, that draw was a fighting draw. He sacrificed. Yeah, this guy is he's very active, Belasi.
Yeah.
Very energetic. And he plays with Gusto.
Mm.
A mini
And
Kasparov.
oh, see, yes, of course. You see that again. That is one of the things I keep saying about African chess players. We don't have the opportunities to play against, stronger oppositions. Most African players. Because imagine Uganda is infested with like 5 grandmasters. Just imagine. You would have been playing them just on a normal day-to-day basis. And playing against them on a normal day-to-day basis, you are learning from them just like that, without even paying for instructions. You're learning.
Yes.
And at a point in time, you start holding them to a draw. At a point in time, you start winning maybe 1 out of every 5 or out of every 10. At a point in time, you are winning like 3, it's becoming 5-3, 5-5. At the time, you are having an edge. Now you are playing against another gym from another country. You're like, come on, I'm beating one guy in my house there. So it's gonna be very easy.
That's true.
Yeah.
And happens there. And happens there.
Yeah.
And if you're always facing GMs, then you'll be in a good position. And that's why Russia always has good players. Now India,
Yeah.
the amount of good players is a lot, so you can't fail to learn.
I agree as regards. And quickly, Andrew Kayonde. I'm actually skipping. I'm skipping Donaldo because I know I'm skipping Samuel David versus Donaldo because I know you have a very soft spot over there for Kayonde himself. So yeah. So
Kayonde are my friends, but that's okay.
So again, Kayonde going for the Karokan. Excuse me. Against FIDE Master Roy Mwaduzra. I don't know. I'm sorry if I don't get the pronunciation right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now knight A3.
Okay. That is prep clearly.
Yeah, definitely it's a prep. Pawn takes. Bishop out.
Bishop to 5.
Yeah, we have to. Of course, we don't want the bad bishop for ourselves in the opening. That's why we are trying to exchange it. And E6. Knight to D2. Knight to C2. Knight B4. Just like that. Let's remove that same knight. Knight takes. Bishop takes with the check. Bishop. Oops.
Why can't he just simply develop?
Yeah, I was wondering. Same here. What happens to just bishop here? Worst case scenario, bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop, and you still have the chance to play knight, and you're able to castle.
Okay, I think he just wants to maintain pieces and win. Yeah, I think that's the only reason. Because exchanging pieces just makes it drawish.
I'm fine. Yeah, we are here to except it is what would I call it right now? Except it is what is it called? A prep, because actually I believe according to theory, I think it was even Kayonde that actually went out of the theoretical line or maybe a prep line playing knight b5. This knight b5 is actually the novelty. No games found.
No, because I was wondering, why doesn't he just develop knight to e7? I was also thinking, was this prep knight b4? It's a new move, right?
Yeah, this is a new move right now. This knight b4, and then so from this position, both of them are in the bush.
They're both out of bush. Okay.
So it is Kayonde that actually took his opponent to the bush. Like, okay, let's see what you have from here. And now after this, I guess I'm so sure it has to be a form of a panic or something that allowed king to f1. So now we are playing, we're on our own.
Wait, not for about 1 minute.
Okay.
Interesting. I was seeing the time. You see, that is 1:18, right?
Yeah.
10 seconds. When he moved king f1, it
Yep.
was 1:17:37. So it took about 40 seconds.
So make king f1 exactly. So it probably it could still be prep. These guys work. And queen d7, knight f3, knight. Of course, you have to develop. Nice development time. Now you want to move your king to g2, bring your rook out. King, of course, that's what expected.
So can I give just some input? Oh, that's very good. Now, why I felt Roy should have played bishop d2. You know about the Lasker principle.
The what?
Lasker principle of bishops.
Yeah.
So
the bishop, the one that is you remove, isn't exchanging the most important, the most active piece with the less active one?
Not that one.
Not that
but
one.
Yes, that's also important.
Okay.
As in, if your pawns are in the opposite color of the bishop,
yeah,
that bishop, for example, black's bishop is stronger because his bishop is in the opposite color of the pawns. That means they can work together seamlessly. Now, white's pawns are in dark squares, which means the dark bishop will be limited in movement, right?
Yes.
Meaning he should have at least exchanged that bishop rather than keeping black's bishop on the board. You get that's the Lasker principle.
Now I get it.
The pawns are supposed to be in different color to the bishop, and they play harmoniously. If they're in the same color, the bishop can hardly move. That's the problem. So I think he should have exchanged the bishop, to be honest.
But he didn't go for the bishop exchange. He went for there's a queen attack coming. Rook here, takes.
Okay, now I think Kayode knows that black is better. Slightly. What does the Indian say? Maybe minus 0.3 or something.
Of course,
Okay, black has equalized.
Black has equalized. Yeah, black is okay. Black is actually okay. Black is very okay with the way it's going. Black is not the way black is playing. Black is not doing enough, in my own opinion. Right? It's just he wants to take it little by little, and look for a way to start strangling his opponent. Because right now there is one problem. There is a backward D pawn.
Yes.
So I will be expecting in the not too distant future some kind of a b5, bishop back here, rook somewhere here, castles, and bishop going to b6 to high, to start putting pressure on this backward pawn. Yeah. So I think that is what Kayode is actually going for, little by little, right? But I don't know why you have to play. I'm trying to understand why play b5. Rook to b1. B8. Why not b5 immediately?
The problem with b5 is that white had f4. If you go back, f4. If you play b5.
If I play b5 immediately,
f4 is a problem.
Oh, this a4.
Though black can just ignore the king d7.
And just castle, right. Or just king d7.
Yeah, no, I think king d7 is better. As in, there is no fear now.
Yeah, no light square attack. Yeah, king d7.
Yeah, something like you connect the rooks.
Connect the rooks. No, I don't. Wait, hold on a second. You have to be careful of this knight 4 attacking this 2 points later.
Oh yeah, because he'll take and fork, yeah. But also, you can't take on d4. I'll go back. So d5 actually was going to cause problems after a4. Yeah,
I understand. I completely agree why b5 is wrong. That's why you have to play rook b8 first, so that he's still going to play the b5. Because I know the bishop is trying to come over.
Correct.
Yeah, to this one. So, of course, bishop here, already defending something that is not under attack, at the same time developing. Why not just remove this bishop? Like you said.
d4 will fall. Remember, d4 is hanging?
Yes, it's hanging now. Yes, because the knight has to take, and sorry. Okay, cool. So here, okay, now it doesn't work anymore. King d7. And now imagine, that's the interesting thing about chess. The king that actually moved, look at this king alone moved 1, 2, and now is back 3, 4 to the end game.
Yeah.
And there is no time waste. There's nothing like you wasted time. It doesn't work. Now he wants to exchange the bishop.
Yes, now we can extend because the king has come. Okay.
King takes. Uh-oh.
Yeah, just that. Okay, now it's equal.
Knight check?
I just play king c2.
b5?
There is b5. Let's see that.
There's b5.
Because after you can't play. You have to play king c2. You can't play b3.
No, you can't play b3. No, b3 won't work.
We can show the viewers. Yeah.
b3 doesn't work because of knight check.
No. Knight check, not first go back. First go back. Instead of knight check, what if you played b4?
Oh, b4 immediately.
What?
b4 immediately also makes sense. The rook moves away.
And then you take on the discovered.
Yeah, the rook moves. If the rook moves away, then there's a discovered. Yes, and if the pawn takes the knight, then you take the rook. And this is good. This is good. Exchange off. The rook is coming here next, sitting on the pawns. And if you take, there's rook takes pawn again. There's problem. Okay, so it's understandable why he had to do this. And now pawn push all the same. Kayonde, like I said, wanted to strangle his opponent. So now we have rook moved away, and now
this guy wants b3.
Rook lifts, of course, expected, because now you want to double the rooks and you're trying to think of knight check and taking the pawn, the rook down there. Knight wants to exchange. Is he okay? Knight takes, rook takes, and pawn push immediately. Oh wow!
I think this is a draw.
Yes, it's drawish on our points. It's drawish.
This is a draw. Yeah, there's nothing to do.
Nothing. So rook takes.
Take and take on b3, king a2. Okay, he has played that. That's the
yeah, they played it actually, and yeah, I don't think there is no way black can enter, and there is no way black can enter.
There's a way actually. Actually, there's a way, but by playing king b5, right?
King b5.
Play king b5.
No, remember it is white's turn to play first.
Yes, so white's done. I'll play f4 here.
F4. Black can easily play this, it's easy.
What is the threat?
Want to go from the back.
So I defend with rook d2, right?
The rook d2. And again, that's what I'm saying. There is no entry on at any point. No entry for.
Because like g4, I just expand on the queen side.
Yeah.
I have that. On the king side, sorry, not queen side.
Okay.
But it's equal.
It's equal. It's you have to just be careful, and that's it. So that is the we can now quickly go back to George Samir, and is actually crushing Donardo at the moment.
Oh, Samir.
Again.
I think I met something in New York.
Oh, okay.
World Rapid. He was beating me, but then I beat him. He was so disappointed.
Really?
Yes, he was beating me.
But why would they be disappointed?
No, because he was winning, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I was in a bad position. You know those things of jumping.
Oh, I get it. But why is this position familiar?
Paiva is what color? Black?
Samir is white. This position is familiar. I think we've seen this.
Why?
Looks like I've seen this position. Okay, it has deviated. Not this one. Okay, and rook lifts. Beautiful.
I think Paiva miscalculated with that c5 push.
Yeah.
And white is me advantage. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's C5.
Yeah. It
Um,
caused problems because he thought he was going to get in time to capture, but he never gave him that time.
yeah, there was no time.
Yeah, because of knight e4. Oh, knight e4 is so dangerous.
Yes. Okay, you have to castle to avoid that. Have I not seen something like this before?
Yeah.
What happens to knight check?
Where? Here.
Yes.
Actually, I think I like that move. But okay, knight check. Let us say you capture.
Okay, knight check. What happens after this, ladies and gentlemen? If the pawn takes, then we have what precisely? What do we have?
You have to calculate. Yeah?
We have nothing.
No, not really.
We have nothing because even if the queen comes in there, so what?
We have no time. Even the knight is preventing rook c3. So yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So I think that knight needs to leave here first before we can start dreaming of this. This will have been beautiful, actually. But wait. Okay.
I think here George played the right move.
Yeah, rook here.
You know that rook move actually can also threaten your ideas of sack and then rook leave.
Yes, it also works. Yeah. So it's exactly this will have been faster. So here rook in there, then rook in there. Say no.
He first defended.
Okay. Yeah, for push. And now queen out. Looming.
I think he wants to sack. Now your idea is coming up.
Now this works. This works now. Yes, this works because after, if any mistake.
Is that what happened?
Jesus.
Is that what happened?
That's what happened. He actually wanted to take a pawn.
Oh no. But okay. Black should have asked himself, Fiverr should have asked him, why Queen F4?
Exactly.
If you ask yourself as Black, why do you play Queen F4?
Imagine we commenting, we're already looking at even knight F4, even knight F6 from even here. Yes. From even here, not even when, oh gosh. Knight is there, attack on the king side. This is basic chess, attack on the king side. When you have this. Ouch! Knight in there.
Oh, it's over. It's over. This is over. You can't do anything.
But wait, what are the options?
Huh?
What are the options?
So,
king out.
Okay, there are two options. Either bishop takes, pawn takes.
No, this is even wrong. Bishop takes is wrong. It is actually wrong.
Of course, that is losing.
It is losing, obviously. So, pawn takes is even, of course, still losing as well.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. So we should be looking at king moving away. Now the question is, what happens after queen moving away? This is a free pawn.
No, you don't take the free pawn.
We'll bring the
Remember,
queen.
you're out for blood. Yes, you're out for blood. Queen g5. Yes.
Oh gosh, threatening this. This is a mate. Yeah. Threatening a mate in one move.
Yeah, mate in one move.
So if pawn takes now.
You pawn take.
We have pawn takes.
This is over. This is over.
This is mate.
Yeah. So you have to give back.
Give back to the people.
Yeah, with king.
So queen here. So what the question now? I'm still. And this is mate. How do you stop the mate?
Yeah, you can't.
Here, mate.
And Fiverr pushed h5, which was also an issue. So.
Gosh, we go back to live board right now. And bishop takes. That's what happened in the game.
Yeah, that was the option. So what is he going to do now?
Oh, no, he hasn't taken. Sorry, that was us. So knight f6.
So, yeah. Is this the current position?
This is the current position. Check is the current position.
That means he's shocked. He didn't expect it. He's truly shocked.
Yeah, of course. You should not be shocked anymore.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that attack is basic. It's a basic attack, so you shouldn't be shocked. You should see it coming.
Yeah.
should see it
Anyone
coming.
who has an idea, at least even at fivers level, because H5 is weak, so these ideas are coming in play. And there's a knight on F3. Why that knight on F3 is also dangerous?
Yes, exactly. But look at the funniest. Look at this queen. Look at how ridiculous this queen looks.
Yeah. Oh, this is bad. This is just clashing. This guy should just rest and maybe think of the next game.
Yes. And do you know the funniest thing? Don't be surprised that he might have resigned by now. And I don't know, for one reason or the other, the arbiter or the players didn't pause the clock, or didn't make the necessary king move that king won in this kind of. It happens.
Yes. Because here I see 17 minutes, right?
Yeah, 17 minutes. Yeah, and let me see. Well, it's still 17 minutes. It's been thinking for the past now five minutes, so it's okay. It's okay. And the annoying thing is 22nd move, and they're still going to like 40 moves before they even change time. So there is no way you can even solve this problem to even gain the remaining time for the second time control. It's completely gone.
You see, his problem started with C5.
Yeah, C5. Imagine just C5. That simple C5 pawn push became a problem.
It even invited the knight move. Oh boy. You see, if you capture, then you went knight here, then knight e4.
That's just simple.
Now the problem, black didn't have time for rook c8. I think that's
yes.
Of knight check. So you have to castle. So it's not a confusion.
Oh my god.
That was the confusion.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's I can understand his pains right now, because I'm so sure he's going to be in serious pains regarding this.
He won't be happy.
He's not going to be happy. So let's quickly jump into Query Taufik. Ezzedine played against Leviton Caleb Levi. Is it Levi or Levy?
I think Levy. That's the young South African.
Yeah, that's South African. I think he's a young star, right? Isn't a 16-year-old young star? He's not the one.
I don't know how old he is, but around that age. Yeah. Knight d4. Yeah, this is still theory. This is standard theory. The English. They show the C6 variation.
Yeah. I remember there was a time in Nigerian chess that almost all the top players were playing English.
Is it because of Bomo?
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was because of Bomo, because Bomo has been playing it for a very, very, very long time, right? But all of a sudden, there was a year that just started. All of a sudden, you like the likes of Young GM, Abibola Osufuyi started playing the English, Daniel Anwuli started playing in English. All of a sudden, he was playing E4, E5. In fact, even his games that he played at the Grandmaster tournament in Los Angeles, way back there, when he was able to defeat some GMs, in Dubai, that he was playing E4. All of a sudden, I just saw him start playing C4, and C4 became his hallmark. Then came him. Like 5 top players started playing C4 all of a sudden at random. I was just wondering, what did you guys see in C4? And and now I'm seeing a castling. Is this the point where I see E3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like E3. That's what he played?
Yes, E3.
Black is already better.
E3. And now
Black just got it lost.
Oh gosh. Knight G4 immediately is the best move, and that's what he played. The problem is after. The problem is there is. The problem is there is D5 immediately.
No, but D5 didn't work because of knight D6.
Oh, there's knight D6 check, so that's why you have to castle first.
Factor that, yes.
You have to castle first, and there is a problem. You can't capture.
And you can't capture.
Okay, and knight in there.
Oh, what is that?
They're increasing in at least reinforcing the attack on this, so that doesn't work. But
So what if I push F5?
but there is F5.
Correct. That's why I'm saying why that move. Oh, he pushed D5 nevertheless.
The question is why.
Let's ask ourselves that question. You're right. I know why. Can you see?
I'm saying pawn takes, knight takes. Then is it because of queen D3, queen D4? It doesn't make any sense that much to me.
Queen H6 threatening a mate.
Oh God.
Queen H6 will threaten a mate.
But there is H3 immediately. So
yeah, that's not my question. What happens after H3?
Oh no.
Was this the right move by Leviton? Did he have pushed D5? What is wrong with F5?
It's my question exactly. F5 looks so easy. Looks so simple. I don't think H3. I don't think queen H6 is the idea.
What is the idea? You tell me, because I don't see the idea.
Okay, even if it is queen H6, because we said after the exchange queen H6, pawn H3, then we have bishop takes bishop, right? We have bishop takes bishop, right? And queen takes.
Let's say
let me do it. Let's do it. Pawn takes, knight takes, queen over here, right? Queen over here, pawn here, because that's the only way to stop it from happening. And now we have bishop takes bishop, which again, I'm not saying the idea. Like I said, I'm not saying this idea. Bishop takes bishop idea. I don't know why. I'm just saying why. Queen takes. Queen takes is trying to force the exchange.
I want to extend. You can't extend.
I can't extend, so I need to play queen here somehow.
Okay. So what if I play rook f4?
Yeah, that's a problem. Loads of problems here. You are even looking at rook. Rook f4 is one way to go about it. Yes, rook f4.
You know the idea of rook f4, because after knight c6, let's give an example. Let's say black plays knight c6, right?
Black can play knight c6 because this is a free. Isn't this a free knight?
Yeah, let's play that out.
Okay, knight c6. Okay.
Then rook takes.
Rook takes.
Bishop takes.
Bishop takes. White knight check.
Now. Yeah. Rook f4 threatens. I just want to show the viewers.
So this is.
I think that's bad. So why did Leviton play d5? Is the question.
That's the. But do you know the funniest thing about this position? You don't even probably need a rook.
Why?
What if king just steps away?
Fantastic. That's even better. Also. Yeah, that's better than rook f4.
It's just gone.
Yeah, it is lost. Threatening a whole piece. Actually, that's a piece.
That's a whole piece, yes. Bishop is going. Knight is going.
Yeah.
Knight is going. You don't even have the chance to take. You can't take this knight at all because of the knight of discovered attack on the queen again. That's gone. So no way. So that means probably this king needs to move away. That's the only solution.
But then you lose a piece, or maybe because you also have queen d5.
No, you will still no. The interesting part of this is just being united.
Knight c7. That's what I was going to say.
And you're taking the.
Knight c7.
So your opponent on all grounds just is in trouble. Just on all grounds.
But Leviton seems to be doing well. The d5. Let's first go back. What has played? What has happened actually?
Okay, so immediately after this pawn push, bishop captures the bishop immediately.
Oh, fast, eh?
Immediately first. So queen takes.
Yeah, fantastic. Now that prevents queen h6. Was that all? Oh, now I see.
So his idea apparently is to remove this bishop. His major idea is to just remove this bishop so that it can probably now work on the light squares that surrounding the king.
I don't buy it. You know why?
Why?
I just play rook f3. I give him the bishop. Fine, he wants it.
Oh, rook f3. I understand. Again, like I said, I think his idea is just to walk around these light squares.
Oh.
I don't know if you understand. Just these light squares around this king.
Yeah. Now imagine, even I can sack my piece if I want. But first, I can sack on f6. So for example, if you take.
Okay, let's say takes, right? Takes. You want to sack immediately?
No, not. There's also that. I think actually sack immediately is nice.
The knight takes pawn.
And then check. And then queen. I say.
This is crushing.
Isn't that a mate?
It can't even stop this itself, not to talk of that.
Correct. Yes. So I think Leviton lost it.
If queen here, knight takes check is the first move.
No. Knight e7, boss. Knight e7, boss.
But no, you are looking at knight e7. I'm going for the mate.
Okay.
I'm going for mate. I'm not interested in knight e7. I want to mate. I want to mate. I'm not interested in. I want to mate, sir.
If he plays queen takes f6, you take on f8.
A mate. I'm going for the mate. I'm not interested in the queen.
Okay.
Jesus, come on! This is so beautiful to watch.
the night pop was good. Actually,
it's so beautiful. But wait, what happened? Did he do it? Wait, let's see. That's provided it goes for. Okay, knight. He went for the bishop. This is what we said. He went for the bishop, and now pawn takes, and now is he gonna do it? No, that's not what happened. Let's go back. No, this is queen d8.
Was that what happened? Was exciting me now?
So we were from here, right?
No. No, we go back. What happened?
Wait, is this the game?
He took on c6 first. He didn't have to because he develops a piece. You see, there's a pawn on c6.
Where?
No.
D times c6. So here, it did. Wait, hold on a second. This was the knight d3. Pawn takes pawn.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't have to.
Just the rook lifts.
Yeah, leave that pawn on d5 because even black can develop his bishop on knight on c6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just leave that there.
Just rook lifts.
Leave that. Yeah. And your attack is going to come full force.
It's going for a pawn. Why go? But interestingly, I don't understand is there any reason why black has the option of taking a rook and went for a bishop?
It's because it's because of knight maybe d5.
Knight e5 is no longer scary once you remove this rook, remember?
No. You see, if you take the knight,
for example, knight takes rook?
You take the rook.
Yes.
Take the rook. Knight d5.
Knight d3.
Knight d5. What do you do?
Then queen here, of course. Am I not hitting on this knight myself?
Knight check.
Knight check. King just moves away.
Then take the bishop.
You take the bishop. Remember,
take the rook.
Why would I take with the rook? Haven't I taken a piece before? Remember?
Okay, it's okay.
I've taken a piece before. Why not just come here first?
Okay. Man, you're strong.
I've taken a. And now this knight is there, and your own knight is also there. So pick. You pick, I pick.
Yeah. No. Okay, it's fine.
It's fine. You pick, I pick.
Because,
there's no strength.
I was going to play knight d6. Anyhow, bishop takes. Pawn takes d6 was inaccurate.
If knight d6 here, I think I'll be so good to just bring my knight backwards, and I'm okay.
Yeah.
So
very strong. Knight is strong.
And I'm okay. I think this position should be okay.
Yeah.
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 And remember, there's F5 coming next because of this knight now.
I prefer black. I think they both made mistakes.
But no, he now went for takes.
I don't like context. Actually, I think even chess.com gives double question marks there, it would have been blunder. What is rook b1?
But another thing, what is wrong with knight in here immediately also?
Yeah. With the same ideas.
With the same idea.
Yeah. He still has the same idea.
The same idea.
He can actually even suck if he wants, right?
Because yes, knight in here next. Even if the queen goes back here, because that's the only obvious move, right? But where is the queen going next? Where is the queen going? The point is, I have a beautiful rook doing a very beautiful job on this line.
Correct. You have knight f6 sack.
Yes. So knight f6 is the move.
Yeah.
So why do you need to defend this pawn? Just go.
What is this?
What is rook b1?
These guys forget they're playing a continental event.
What is rook b1? And now look at it. Now he's out. Now there is no more knight d5 anymore. Come on.
Oh. Who is this guy? Is this from is that Malawi? Where Taufik?
Hold on a second. Hold on now. This move. But wait, it's a tempo. It's actually a tempo move because black does not have the time to bring the rook out in any way. So this is just it. This is just it.
Chief, there is also knight f6 fast if you want it. So
speed. Knight f6 check immediately.
If you want.
And isn't this the same thing again?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He's not smelling blood, right?
Ladies and go against this kind of players. You don't, once they lose a little bit of momentum, you take the advantage as fast as you can, because imagine no time. Now the rook is out, the rook is working. Now suddenly you are in trouble.
Yeah, and if you push h4, you're weakening your king aside already.
He has to play h4. Knight is now in.
Okay, this is the thing. He's actually, interestingly, white is better, but white missed winning moves.
Yes.
He missed winning moves.
Well, queen has to go back. Rook
this game is sad. Okay, he has played that.
And now this is the final position at the moment. Rook f4.
Okay.
And the plan is maybe a simple second rook joining this attack. Keep an eye on these squares. Knight to maybe come here very soon.
And by the way, white has knight times f4. Usually when I miss a tactic, I say, okay, how do I win the end game? Crashing tactic. Knight times f4.
Ouch.
So it is stupid.
Ouch.
This is painful. Actually, I mean, if Carlson was watching this, he would get seizures.
Again, and he has wait, hold on. Let me check the time that he had before he made rook b1. He had 1 hour 1 minute, and by the time he made rook b1, how can you spend a whole 16 minutes to play rook b1 and not consider knight d4 d5 immediately?
Correct. I think he didn't say follow up after knight d5.
Knight d5, knight f6. But hold on a second. We've not consulted the engine. So far, so good.
Okay.
But for this, let's ask the engine What is the next? I mean, the best move
No,
immediately.
before rook b1.
No, before rook b1. Sorry, yeah, before rook b1. Before rook b1. And can you imagine this annoying engine? You know, this is the problem I have with this engine. You have you think of a very beautiful crushing move, and all of a sudden you just tell you that it is equal, or maybe a slight advantage. But knight d5 is still the best move.
Okay, let's go back up before rook. Okay, knight d5.
Yeah, knight
d5. Just a move since you get in the engine. Just go back.
Yeah.
Before go back, because now if that wasn't the point, before taking, go back just one move. Yeah.
Is it good?
Now I understand. I saw it.
Bishop takes.
After rook. No, after rook and then queen takes.
Queen takes. Knight in there.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Rook f3. Rook f3.
Yeah. But I've seen here knight times d5. That's what you didn't focus.
Knight times d5.
Because if you played the other move we were calculating, that was going to be lost.
Yes. Okay, now I see knight times d5 is also a very beautiful way of doing this. So pawn takes happen in the game, and knight takes bishop happen. And again, you see what I was saying? That why not?
Yes.
Why not just take the rook? Let me even take the rook. Let me see what is showing me. Taking the rook is not that bad.
Knight
d5 happens.
That move is deadly. What's the follow-up?
Knight d5. Queen comes to d4 is the major follow-up. It doesn't work anymore because I don't have. Okay, queen takes. I can take, can't I?
No, it says c7.
c7 first.
Fast rated.
Then queen takes f1. Queen takes f1 next.
Okay.
Yeah.
White is better apparently.
White is better.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. All right.
But I think
you go back.
Let's
go back and move. I want to see this part after knight times bishop.
Knight times bishop. Yeah.
Now this is the part where I think our idea works.
In fact, do you know how annoying this engine is? It's saying just play the knight d5 immediately.
Don't touch. Yes. This is where now the idea works.
That we don't even need the knight. We don't need to capture the knight. Just go immediately. Boom, shakala. Boom.
No, I think
but still queen d4. Still queen d4. Still queen d4. Then there is knight check on e7 instead. He's advocating for knight check on e7. He's not even advocating for this. He's not advocating for this knight check. Okay.
If you go back, when you take, you check. Yeah, no, continue. Queen d4.
Okay, queen d4. Then knight check.
King
h8.
Knight takes. No, knight takes bishop.
Knight takes bishop. That's what I'm saying. It's +2.
I want to understand why.
It's actually +2.
We stop analysis at knight times c6.
Knight times c6, if it happens.
f7.
Yeah, even if this knight goes there, just do knight takes f7. Just do knight takes f7.
Yeah. Okay, this is +2.
Yeah, it's +2. It's +2.
Actually winning for white. Yeah. This is winning for white. Yes.
Oh wow, this is
because of the past pawns in the center.
Yes, that's enough. It's enough to win this game. So we can start looking for ways to exchange the queens if possible.
Yes.
Exchange the queens if possible.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Pieces. We forgot to count pawns.
Yeah, that's true.
Pieces. We forgot to count pawns.
Yeah, that's true. We are 2 pawns up. A massive 2 pawns up.
So that was critical.
Now b5. He's still playing well. To be honest. And I think where this h4. Funny enough.
Yeah.
h4 is the move. So we are back to using our brains, no longer engines. At least we've been able to figure that out.
Huh? No, it's fine. We can continue analysis. We just said the engine self.
Okay,
Okay.
19 there, rook back. Of course, it's expected. Now, of course, this is so babyish because f5 is coming.
I hope yes.
So now we need to solve that problem.
He has two moves. He has queen a7. That is one.
But you don't want to put your queen on a7. That's like locking it completely away from the fight.
Okay, where do I go? Because I'll tell you, black has pieces surrounding his king.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you going to attack the king? Now the king is safe. Before it wasn't.
Yeah.
Right?
But
How are you going to?
But I don't have to attack the king immediately. Remember, like I said, bringing your queen over here is just out. It's out of the game. It's doing nothing once it's on this diagonal.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think I like Larry. But my dear question is, what can you do? We used to have a player who used to say that. What are you going to do?
Used to have a player. I think mostly all players usually say that at the point. I think this is the time you have to start probably looking for ways to move your for example, this queen needs to move away.
Well,
we just have to probably just go back. For now, we count our losses. Just go back, and of course, we are already hitting on this point with this knight already. So, but I'm just thinking going over here. The next possible square for this queen. That's my own challenge. The next possible square for this queen, I don't have it. So, I can't stay here. I can't stay here. I can't stay here. So I prefer taking my major pieces to a square whereby I will have another square that they can actually go to just like that, just once, without being hindered by any other thing.
Okay. So if queen c1 and then black plays f5.
Queen c1, f5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could play knight here conveniently. Can't I?
Knight there wouldn't be so good because he'll take, and then
knight here takes. Yes, I can take with the queen now.
You can take with the queen.
Yes, can't I? Won't I? The plan is to walk towards the end game, don't you think?
Now, if you take with the queen, I have queen d4. Or before that, queen d4.
Queen d4.
There, you may get crushed.
Really?
I take your knight. You forget.
The knight is hanging. Oh, completely forgot about the knight that is hanging there.
Yeah. So if you move, then I push f4.
Wait, knight takes pawn first. You push f4. Nice. C. Wait, what? Rook takes. Right.
Then I take.
What are you taking? The queen or the rook?
First I can take in a check if I want, right? I have to calculate the check.
No, I think I see it. The best move is rook takes rook.
Yeah, still it goes back. There's rook takes rook and rook check. And then?
Rook takes rook. What am I going to take with? I want to take with the pawn.
No, queen. You have to take with the queen. Otherwise your queen dies.
If I take with the queen, then that's more problematic. Yeah. You don't have a mate, that's a problem.
Yes. This is lost.
This is completely lost because now the king has to
This
go.
Is lost. Yeah, because you play something like check.
I'm taking this pawn.
No. Queen d5, mate.
Queen d5?
Aren't you the one who loves mates? Yeah. That's the mate.
Oh, that's true. Queen d5 is mate.
Oh, you lose the queen.
I'm not. Yeah, I lose the queen. Yeah, sure. If the queen takes, this queen just rook goes back and things.
Okay.
That's
you lose the queen in rook.
Mahesh. I'm sorry, Mahesh. The tournament is being held at Botswana, please. It's being held at Botswana. If you don't know now, you know. Okay, so I think now I understand the problems behind bringing the queen up on exchange.
Yes.
But wait, even 19 here.
You have to take with the pawn.
So I have to take with the pawn immediately.
Yes.
Yaya
Just
Toure.
that he doesn't get that tempo. And I think white is still fine here. But if black gets that bishop on c6,
Once that bishop comes out, there is trouble.
yeah,
We all know that. Even if it is
Yeah.
through b6, bishop b7, we all
Yes,
know
yes,
that bishop must not
yes.
join the attack. Once it does,
And that could be the next move. b5, bishop b7. Okay.
but in the game, queen f3 was played. See, I knew you have to play something of this nature.
But queen f3, where is that queen going? If you ask me.
Knight attacks, the queen can easily just move forward one square. But the problem is, after the queen moves forward one square, there's another rook here attacking the queen. I think
No, he just plays f5. What's wrong with f5?
black is. I think black is perfectly okay.
Yeah, black is better now. Before he wasn't, but now it's better.
Black
I
is
mean, not better, but okay. Yeah.
Black is perfectly okay in this scenario.
Yes.
Okay, and I think we've not spoken about Felix Raphael is already crushing his fellow countryman. I don't think let's just go around this position and see where black went wrong. The Sicilian, the Niger, of course, once you see h3, just play e5 immediately. Anything. Come on, Kasparov will be so annoyed with you. The only time you play e6 in the Niger is when your opponent plays bishop g5 variation or the bishop c4 variation. Those are the only two times you play e6. Any other period, you play e5. E5 it is. And now e6, suddenly your opponent starts.
He wants to go for the Sveshnikov, actually.
Now, if you want to go for the Shevchnikov, then why start this way?
Not Scheveningen.
Or is it Scheveningen? No, it's still Najov. It's still the Najov variation. There is no transposition that is falling. He has already committed himself. You've committed yourself, man. What kind of... I think this man is playing... Black thinks he's playing, what's it called? Lead chess right now. Because this man...
No, yeah. White is better because of the bishops, just that.
It doesn't work. What?
Yeah. Good move. You develop.
That's a beautiful game there.
Yeah.
Then bishop, see?
White is strategically better.
Yes, I agree.
Yes,
beautiful.
He knows chess.
He knows chess, Abby. Captures immediately and pawn push again, opening up that square. Opening up the lines. Opening up the lines. He's not taking, chase away the bishop. The bishop is not. Remove the bishop here. Then we have pawn takes with the check. Then we have rook takes pawn from the back there. Oh gosh, this is.
Okay, lost.
This is completely lost. Black did not. The black, no. Sicilian Niger, please and please. Your opponent plays bishop c4, bishop and g5. That is the only time that Garry Kasparov recommended you play e6. Any other period, you play e5 immediately.
Yeah.
If you are going to lose, play e5 first.
Because that was passive. So Sicilian players shouldn't play like
Come on. Niger again. Nakamura will be like, what? Okay, so that was like a walk in the park, just. And we have.
Can we circle back to
PDM? To PDM?
Yeah, is he maintaining?
Oh, okay. Samir already won this game. GM Belials already won. PDM and the position suddenly we stopped at. Yes, we stopped here. Bishop takes queen takes here, and we stopped. This is where we stopped. And after a good free, how many minutes? Like 10 minutes. PDM decided to play queen to d4, and we have b5 being played. Rook to the open file. The rook does well on the open files. The question is, what should you capture it right now? With your queen or with your pawn?
Pawn, of course.
Pawn was played, and queen was looking.
You see what I said? Now, these are strategic thinkers. What I said about black, their strength is on the queen side.
Yes.
And that is how he is pushing his pawns. And white should have done that on the other side, just to be. Now, at least Pasim can't lose, but it can be a draw. But yes, let's go on.
Okay, here we go. Bishop out, knight in there, which that's very interesting move. Bishop has to take, bishop has to take back, and knight now wants to either blockading this pawn and giving it the chance to start pushing his own pawn forward. So we have bishop goes back home. At least that avoids the tempo. Knight in there still.
Wait, can you go back? Why did he play rook c6? What is wrong with playing rook c6? Such that knight doesn't jump on back just before, just to move back.
So you think rook c6?
Yeah.
So what happens to queen here now?
That was the issue.
Yeah.
No, but okay, if you go back.
You want you actually will you want this to happen? The bishop can't go. You can't exchange points at this moment, because if black exchanges queen at this moment, black should be far better.
And if I played rook c7?
Right, immediately now?
Yeah.
And what happens to f5?
Okay, that's it. Yeah? No, that's bad. That's bad. I play queen h6. Game over.
Queen where?
h6.
Oh, that's true. There's queen h6. There is queen h6, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you play queen h8, I'll just play bishop takes f5.
If you do queen h8, like I said, bishop takes f5 immediately.
No, there's no need. No,
there is no need to do bishop h5.
There's no need. There's no need. Yeah. I'll just go back. But the queen can't go on h6, h8. Just bad.
The queen what?
As in the queen going on h8 is just bad.
Yeah, it's bad. But again, I'm trying to see.
Bishop c2.
Bishop c2 with the idea of this.
Yeah.
And now, how do we chase this knight away? Knight in there works.
But no, you can't let this one is lost. I just played rook times. This is lost. I can't even.
Rook times a4, right?
Because rook times a7, bishop d3.
No, rook times a7. You still need to. I'll be able to bring out this one. Isn't the idea the point of bringing out this?
Bring out what? But even though you bring that out, you have lost material, right? I returned the pawn. Okay, I lost the pawn, rather. I lost the pawn here. Yeah, you lost the pawn, and then when the bishop sits on b3, it is lost.
Queen has to move first.
Yeah, I have to move queen f4 and then bishop b3.
Queen f4. Queen f4, queen b3. I mean, queen c3.
B3.
Bishop d3, then I have rook check.
Then I take.
Takes.
Queen, I go up. Threatening b8.
Yeah. Threatening d6.
Yeah.
I can do this.
When the bishop sits on b3
no.
and the rook is...
This.
I just played, that's a mistake because of d6. I love this tactics. Then I first check. No, I first check.
You first check. Bishop takes check is the move. That's the intermezzo. Yeah. The intermezzo. Yeah.
If you lose that, so that means.
So queen d5 doesn't work.
Yeah.
So the question is, where is the queen going to? So that means the queen has to go back home.
something like that. But then I play bishop d3. The difference is that he doesn't play knight c5. That's what Basim wants. No, bishop f3. Sorry, bishop f3 because d5 is hanging.
Yeah, bishop f3.
Right. Basim wanted knight c5. So if you go back to the game, PDM allowed him to play knight c5. Maybe because PDM saw what you've just seen.
Yeah.
D4, right. Here.
So he played bishop f3.
Now he plays knight c5.
Knight c5. Yeah.
I wanted to prevent
queen pins. Let's exchange the queens. Of course, gladly. Rook in now. Second rook joins. Oh wow. PDM fighting.
Yeah.
But you have to be very careful.
Yeah, and PDM, the way he gets excited, if you see this game,
Takes.
You can see he has 40 minutes.
Okay, so can he take this pawn now? Or just go for this and use this to come and take this pawn? Oh, I think PDM is not fighting for a win.
Yeah?
He's not playing to win anymore.
No, it's a draw.
He's just going to. I think he's comfortable with the draw.
Yeah, of course.
Who wouldn't?
And yeah.
Who wouldn't be comfortable with the draw? And that's it.
I would also be happy.
At least PDM should be able to hold this, and he has 30 minutes to reach the second time control. So I guess this is
Okay. This
is
good.
good. Yeah.
PDM should be able to handle this for sure.
Yeah. So but did we see Bilal resignation?
This was the game where we were saying bishops of opposite colors.
Yes, so it went this way. I have remember here, and he just developed his queen. King joins in. Pawn wants to promote to a queen. Okay, rook up. Forcing the coin exchange. And we said bishop of opposite colors again. The rook is landing here. And he resigned from here.
What?
He resigned, yeah.
But why?
Yeah, but what is he gonna do?
Rook d8.
After this, rook d8, right?
Yeah.
Then this rook just stays here, right?
I've seen the problem. The king matches to c6.
Yeah, exactly.
And stopped. That's bad. You can see your death coming.
And that's the point. And there is nothing you can do about it.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, so that's.
His hope of bishops of opposite colors wasn't going to save him.
It wasn't saving him.
Okay.
And here, Judge completely finished the game with that nice sack eventually. And queen takes, and now you are still taking pawns. You're in trouble. You're taking pawns, man.
There's no time for that, man.
Come on.
The mate plays itself.
I don't think he's not seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
Oops. Some sort of deflection.
He just wants to capture pawns.
Queen takes with a check.
Yeah.
Queen goes back on that check. So the king comes in there. The knight check, I guess.
Yeah. And then c7 rook dies.
Knight check. If here.
Queen h7. That's if you want.
Or you can
Yeah,
even do
there's
queen
also
check
that.
here, go for this.
He can also be, there's so many moves White has.
But wait, what happens? I'm sorry, I'm always looking for mating ideas.
Yeah.
What happens after this? Because now I'm keeping an eye on this. I want to bring my rook out.
This is lost. Yeah, okay, rook d7. I would play rook e1 after rook d7.
Rook d7, right? Yeah, rook d7, exactly. Then rook e1. You're not in a rush. Just play rook e1 straight up.
Yeah, you're not in a rush. The threat is queen e6. Actually, you want queen e6, take the rook, and then do things late. As in your piece at lost.
He said you do things later. Things like.
Yeah, maybe.
do you know?
After taking a free rook.
Do you know the annoying thing about this position right now? Rook
Yeah.
e6 is looking unstoppable.
Yeah, rook e6 is also strong. By the rook e6 is stronger than queen e6.
Rook e6 is crazy. Yeah, rook e6 is just threatening mate.
Yeah.
Okay, so he resigned that, and we go back to Kayonde. I think this game, like I said, looks so drawish before now. What?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we were here.
So you went for that queen side expansion, eh?
Yes, he went for no. Okay, so now after rook here, then he allowed it. He allowed it. He allowed these exchanges. He allowed this.
And this guy is risking, eh? Oh, he had that. He had that.
Oh.
About Kayonde, that's an obvious move.
Okay.
And there's also play. Oh, he wants king e4, but does he have time?
He's playing tricks.
He doesn't have time.
Kayonde is playing for tricks. Rook takes one.
Good move.
King just
Good
steps
move.
in.
Rook checks. Then rook a4. Yeah.
This.
Draw.
If I want to, the easy way of getting a draw, isn't it to just play this pawn push?
I play rook f8 first. By the way, black kind of has to fight a bit, eh?
Or maybe just rook here.
I play rook f8 first.
No, I just have to.
Okay, now here we think a bit. Yeah.
I thought you already thought about it before, so you didn't consider it.
No. Because I'm thinking of rook g8 or f5. One of those. I'm not thinking of that. That one will lose pawns.
Which pawn? That's the point. Rook takes. Okay. Rook takes pawn. Right. With a check. King goes closer.
Oh, right. Your move could be stronger, actually. Then rook check first. Rook check.
Why do you have?
You lose.
Rook check. Oh, rook check. You take the rook. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you
that's
can
bad.
play, yeah.
So that means this rook can go here. So now what? So the rook has to move away, and now I have the time.
Checks. Still you lose the rook.
No. What? Trouble. Okay, maybe rook here, maybe.
Okay. Then maybe rook checks first.
Rook takes. No, rook check is
rook
still
check
very
first.
important. Yeah.
Body check.
So the king has to move away. The only move.
And then I capture a pawn. White would be winning. Your move was strong, yeah. Rook times e6. And then the 2 pawns win. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So he shouldn't.
So Kayonde has to be a bit careful, eh?
Yeah, he has to, or else he'll be in trouble.
Black's pawn structures are weak, eh?
Yes.
E6 is very weak. Yeah, so it's a race. And Roy knows it, he's thinking. That's a good move.
Kayonde is losing. He's losing. He played king g4.
So what happens? Why are you saying he's losing?
Haven't we spoken about this, remember?
I think Kayonde is worse. Huh?
We have rook check
right.
first, right?
Yeah, Kayonde is losing.
He's losing.
Yeah,
so we have rook check first, right? So the king has to come somewhere here. And he doesn't have time to take. So we are the ones we have time to take this pawn.
Correct. Kayonde is lost.
like that, just one move. And
Yeah,
just one move. Wait, am I right?
it's
Yeah.
lost.
Yes, it's lost. Plus
It's
four.
lost.
In
Yeah,
fact,
yeah, yeah.
do you know the funniest thing? The funniest thing is even the engine is suggesting King E3 that you shouldn't even bother with the rook here.
Yes,
King
yes.
E3.
You know
But
why? You, because when you take, he checks and then he plays. Oh, no, it go back. I didn't think it
E3 should wait. Hold on a second. King E3.
one push.
If I did the pawn push, I don't think this guy still has nothing to do about it.
Yeah, you're right. That's still also win.
Because even
Because
after
you
the
are forced to take.
pawn takes, then you still have the rook G8 check. Very important.
Yes,
On
you can.
trouble. Trouble for Kayode, ladies and gentlemen. Kayode is probably going to lose this game.
I
Provided
think Kayonde didn't see King E3
maybe. But wait, rook check. Rook check doesn't work actually.
because of King F3.
King F3 first. And even if we say this, it still doesn't work. Now that we're hoping that black should find, which he has the whole 40 minutes. I mean white. White has the whole 40 minutes. The whole 40 minutes to find King E3. 40 minutes to find King E3.
By the way, if you have an academy, this is a good puzzle. White to play.
Yeah, that's true. Puzzle. White to play and win.
Yes. Only one move.
One move, white to play and win. Just say white to play. Best move for white. You don't need to say just white to play and win. Yeah. Or best move for white. King E3, who would have guessed? If Roy ends up playing King E3 here, oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Kayonde is not sitting well.
It's not sitting well.
Yeah. Can we check the ladies also?
Yes, that's true. We've not been to the ladies. I still have David Silva, and we still have Dante's game still going on. Solomon Kenny already crushed his opponent. Your friend Solomon Kenny.
Oh, he won. Eh?
Yeah, he was able to. He played Dinam James, and I'm saying this kind of Queen's Gambit. Not acceptable. Queen's Gambit now is accepted later on. Yeah, knight takes. Oh wow. For one reason or the other, I usually prefer knight takes pawn.
No, that's okay.
With the idea of bringing my queen to e7 later and keeping an eye on this e6 pawn. But now with this, okay. Okay, now I understand. Queen g6 is terrible because of this potential attack again. Okay, now I get it. a6 attacks the bishop. Pawn takes pawn. Now, this isolated pawn might make or break black.
Correct. You have to now play again with an isolated pawn. Okay?
Yeah. Exchange all the pieces.
You know the strategy, exactly.
Exchange all the pieces. And you now hope that the end game, that pawn becomes a very, very, very weak pawn. So, but is it going? Let's see if he actually followed that strategy. Is he going to follow it?
That's what I was thinking. But that is a mistake. It is still premature. You take. Because you wanted e5. Now here, let's think of it.
Knight! I'm a queen out immediately. We don't care. Even if you take this. What else? What else can happen?
I know the issue because you can't take the pawn with the knight with the pawn. With the rook.
Yeah.
Let's go to the position. What happens after?
After queen here was played, pawn takes.
What happens?
Rook.
Good move. That threatens a mate.
This can take, check, mate. This can take, check, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a free knight. Don't think about it. This is a poisoned knight. Because let's show you, the queen decides to take this knight. We have this
Yeah.
beautiful queen takes pawn check, attacking the king. The king has no choice but to come somewhere here, and the king just easily get checkmated. And he starts crying that and I was winning. No, you were not.
Correct. Yeah, that's the most in the Olympiads. I hear that a lot.
Oh,
Winning.
are you here? I was winning, but come on, you went for a knight. It was poison, so don't go for it. But wait, what?
What?
Wait, I think apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to believe that's what's happening.
What has happened?
Oh, okay, the game is over. Sorry. Okay, so I was looking for the live scenario, live board.
That bishop.
But that's what. Can you believe that's what happened?
Oh my goodness! When we were laughing, it wasn't a joke. What was he thinking?
No, I need to refresh. Wait. I think it's my error. Maybe it's a mistake from me. Wait, did I?
Maybe.
Maybe it's a mistake. Let's go back to that game again. Okay. So actually, that's not what happened. After queen h5, e times d4, rook j3, our opponent resigned.
A wise move. Trust me, because let's say he plays knight c6, queen times h6, and you can't do anything about it.
Do you even know the annoying thing about this position? Let me show you. Look at this.
Yes, that is the case. Yes.
He was playing 3 pieces down. 3 pieces down.
Bishop times d4. Who plays bishop times d4 in that position?
I don't get it.
After rook lift, bishop times d4. That was too greedy, man.
Come on. You don't need the bishop. Just go for the simple, basic.
Yes.
Isolated.
Develop.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That was bad. And if he developed with a knight, that would be a powerful attack.
Yeah, it would have been better. It could have been better playing knight somewhere here, threatening to bring it over here.
Yeah, that's also.
And this is also not a bad idea bringing the bishop. Wait, is it a bad idea bringing the bishop? Not a bad idea bringing the bishop out. Bringing the bishop out here, trying to come here next, it's still not a bad idea.
Yeah, but I feel knight is better because that rook lift is for Kenny to get ideas around.
Yeah, the knight, I agree. The knight is far better. It's faster. Way faster. Okay, and oh my God, we were talking about
that was great.
The Dante. And d4, d5 in the game. Queen's Gambit. Oh, knight bd2. Okay, queen c2 ideas. Kauma Michael.
Yeah. The Zambian.
Is he?
Yeah, I know him.
Oh, really?
Okay, I know his name. I don't know him personally.
Okay. From push the bishop. Is that time to play?
Yeah.
Well, just players at times can be very, very stingy. Very stingy players. Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so this.
Well, he gave him a pawn or what?
This is is this not a pawn?
He has bishop a4. So you can go back and maybe show the viewers. After knight takes, he just plays bishop a4. No, but even the knight. Wait. What
But it's not working now because of knight check.
Correct. Let's go back. What did he see? That's a free pawn.
That's a free pawn. And as a member of the Pawn Grabbers Association, I'm going to take it.
Yeah, that looks like a free pawn to me.
It is. Wait, let me ask you. Let me even ask you this a personal question. What's your take on grabbing pawns?
I also love grabbing pawns, but I have both my fingers bad, so I have to first think about grabbing pawns, and here it looks like it is appetizing.
But I think players of the old, in my opinion, players of the old love grabbing pawn. They once they
Yes,
sniff, they see a free pawn, and their brain is just shutting down like a free pawn, a free pawn, a free pawn. You know,
exactly,
it takes
exactly.
extra discipline to now look at the pawn and see if it's actually you can take it for free. Extra discipline.
Yeah,
But for the young stars, they say a free pawn, they leave it alone. They're looking for some dynamic play somewhere, some extra.
that dynamic play may never come.
So, anyways,
And
uh-huh.
also here, Coleman needed to take his time, even though it was 20 minutes, just to calculate that free pawn. I don't know how much.
Yeah.
Because it is so appetizing.
You spent 20 minutes not taking a free pawn. I don't know why.
Now here, Dante is fine. It's equalish.
Now he has
Yeah.
escaped the free pawn.
After that,
Yes, I've escaped the free pawn.
uh,
Now you have to
now
castle.
he's showing himself.
But why is he not castling?
Uh,
You see, he has to castle. I've been saying he has to castle. Because if he had castled, his knight would have be doing a very good job in that area. Castle. Please castle. The knight attacks the bishop on e5. Why are you running?
what? He doesn't want to be in a pin, that's all. And he has given out his bishop. Oh, I love my bishop pairs, man.
Yeah,
He didn't want to be in a pin.
I
He
understand.
was also playing.
I understand you don't want to pain, but now that beautiful bishop on b2
It
is
was
out.
nice. It was so nice.
Yeah, b2 is out. No. Now we want to exchange. See, simple chess.
Yeah, he wants to extend. Yes. That's how this guy is. That he has been around the blocks. Wait, why did he play that move?
He wants to take the second bishop.
Okay, and there's no rook a2.
What is the problem with rook a2?
He has knight times d2 or knight c3. Knight times d2.
Yeah, that also works.
That's that he didn't lose his
But I think I would prefer this even.
boss. Don't you lose material?
I'm not losing any material, man. Because if knight takes, it's just queen takes.
Knight g5. I played g6 or something. Okay, fine.
Maybe you
Black
can.
is fine.
Maybe you can be
Black is fine.
Yeah, black is fine. Yeah, sure. You can be advocating of rook. This is the only advocacy that, of course, you can't do this. This doesn't work. You just have to. Okay,
b5 is hanging. Don't forget b5 is hanging. There is no compensation.
b5 hanging.
I don't. Queen times b5.
Yeah, okay, I get it now. Queen times b5 is hanging. Queen takes, bishop takes, and does rook here works? Thank you.
Boss.
Background mate. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't even. You have no time. So here, black would be fine.
Yeah, so I think it's understandable now. Knight takes, rook. Whoa, rook takes, of course. Rook takes bishop immediately. Knight
Yeah, to the free play. What? Why is extending his bad pieces?
Okay, rook takes knight, knight takes bishop,
Yeah.
queen takes knight.
Yeah.
But wait, let's see what happens. Rook takes knight. I'll take the bishop.
Queen takes.
I'll take the bishop.
No,
I'm not
no,
taking.
no.
I'll take the bishop.
So why don't you take?
Okay, you want me to take? If I take queen takes.
Queen times b7.
Yes. Okay, queen takes into queen times b7. Then what do I have?
No, queen times b7.
I don't like it.
Queen takes. B6. What don't you like now? I quit when you're watching me.
Okay, I think I understand. But wait, hold on a second.
You can't stop that queen. Yeah?
Can't why?
Or maybe play.
Can't I?
You play them. Queen takes f8.
Oh yeah, that wasn't calculated. So, but I wasn't.
Risky.
It was risky for. That's why personally I think
That's what you did. Yeah? That's what you did.
it take do night times bishop. Night times bishop.
Okay, I'll go for a risky approach. But anyway, fine. Because here, you see such a move. Take, it's equalish. Take. Why?
What happens to rook? You also are seeing this, right?
No.
Why not? I thought this was the point now. I thought this was the point.
Yeah.
And that's
I prefer that.
that's a pawn, isn't it?
You need to be active in this game.
Oh, I understand why. I understand why. Because I can't take this pawn immediately. Can I? No, I can't. I can't take the pawn because my opponent is having this. Oh, sorry. No, that's not. Yes, I can take the pawn. It's a free pawn.
My friend. Yeah, I was trying to calculate what can
Oh, no. Knight just goes in there.
How? Tell me.
So, how? We are going to be in this pin for a very long time.
Are you sure? So what if I play rook b5?
Oh, that's true. This is easy.
And I'm threatening a mate. Not your knight.
It's a double attack, please. So you can escape.
Yes.
No, this is not going the way we planned. So here. So I think knight stayed there, attacks the bishop. Knight goes back, attacks the bishop. Can I pin the bishop? He wants to go for the pawn. You shall wait for.
Rook pin.
Yeah, that's the point now. That's the point. You saw the rook pin, right? This one.
Yeah. Rook instead of king f1 pin, because that b7 pawn will always be loose.
Bishop attacks the bishop.
Yeah, he said I've had enough. Just why doesn't he take the pawn?
The reason he's not taking the pawn is he's going to be trapped.
How?
For example, knight takes bishop here.
Bishop b6. Okay.
No, bishop d6, the king knight has a square to run. But right now,
b6. I meant b6.
Oh, b6. Okay, good. That's a trap knight.
Okay.
That's why. So you can't take that one. So the knight has to go back. Wait. Hold on a second. How can you hell me Yahaya? You are saying, why don't I come to Hong Kong to participate in the FIDE World Team Blitz Championship? Come on. Do you mean coming to stream the event? Because why would I be participating in the world where talk to Harold? Harold is the one you have to talk to. Okay, maybe the question is for Harold. Harold, please, can you please answer why you're not playing? If you was called, you would have gone for it, actually. If you are invited, I'm sure you will have gone for it.
For the world teams?
Yeah, world teams, Rocket and Blitz, yeah.
Yeah, the problem also, again, I guess, it's just the time aspect.
But were you invited even? That's a question.
No.
Exactly.
No, I was told Africa didn't, the funding.
What did you say? Say it again. Africa what?
The sponsor didn't, remember last time we went as Africa, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, we had a sponsor.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it.
Now this time, the sponsor wasn't, that famous sponsor with an Olympiad. I forget the name. But yes, if I had time and I was invited, for sure.
Of course.
Chess is my passion.
Chess is Harold's passion, but trust me, it's not bringing food to the table. So please, let's remember that. Let's always remember that. Stop disturbing Harold. People want to see you play chess, you know.
Yeah, I understand. I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I like the chess these guys are playing, but Coleman knows what he's doing, by the way.
Yeah.
But also, Dante knows what Kauma wants, and it will be hard.
And
Yeah.
the interesting thing about this position right now is they are only one move away. Once Dante plays the next move, then they reach the second time control and they cannot take their time again to think.
Okay.
But looks
Then he
drawish.
has enough time.
It looks
Yeah,
drawish.
it looks good.
Yeah.
But white can push, but the problem white has put the pawns in
Dark
dark
squares.
squares.
Yeah.
Remember the last couple is 4, black
Yeah.
is fine. So
Yeah.
his pawns are in the squares. Yeah.
They are supposed to be on light squares.
Mm.
So I think now we can see the female. And WGM Wafashruk was defeated yesterday. If you don't know, now you know. We follow the games. Oh, we got here exactly the time where WFM Mongele Sasha just resigned.
That is my clubmate, Sasha.
Oh, that's Sasha you're talking about. And
Oh,
let's see what happened and how she got to the
yeah.
point where let's see the opening. D4, the Tromposki.
Sasha. Yeah, no, I told her to play this. Okay.
You
So,
told her to play Tromposki?
no, I'm saying I don't know who told her.
Oh, okay. I don't understand. Maybe. And again, I think chess players usually try and like they want to run away from their opponent's preparation. Sometimes these guys don't even know your preparation. They don't even know you. Your games are not online. So play what you know.
I agree. You
Play,
overdo it and then you play lines that you don't familiar.
play what you know. At least lose with the opening that you know, not something that you're just cooking on the spot.
Because she actually knows the London, maybe she should have played just the London setups.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Pawn takes pawn.
What? Hey,
Interesting chess. But the
interesting.
problem is black is not scared. He's not scared, just developing the pieces, And now let's see what happens there. Knight in there. Hitting on the pawn on b5. Hitting on the pawn on b. So is it safe to play b4? And that's what she played. B4 was played. Knight takes bishop. Pawn takes. The problem is, I knew there was a problem. I knew there was a problem with b5. I knew there was a problem with b5.
B4. Let's see.
b4, sorry. I think that was a problem. That's what happened. That was the problem with b4. All the pawns were going to drop at the end of the day.
I just go on D4. So how are my pawns dropping? I'm still not understanding. It looks safe.
Yeah, looks.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
That's a good move.
if you play against this structure, you will notice it if you have ever encountered the note boom variation of the semi-Slav. Yeah. So when black, now I'm flipping the board over now. It is black capturing the pawns and holding on to those pawns like there is no way white can get this pawn back. At the end of the day, black can end up having like 2 pass pawns if white is not careful.
Yeah.
And this is the same structure that I'm talking about. So that's why I said
it is easy to play for what? Black.
Yeah, no, it is easy to play for black, and white can play if white plays very well in this position. Those pawns will become a menace, and you end up winning. But again, let's see how she went about it. A5, C6 was played. No, white plays C6.
I know she doesn't like being passive. No, sometimes she
No,
can't.
that doesn't define being passive. Because what I was expecting right now from her is to play the simple rook to D1.
A2 is hanging. Remember that.
What?
A2.
Oh, okay, even if after maybe A3 first. The idea is, the idea is to play rook in here, knight in here, remove this knight from the board first, right? So that you would be able to, in fact, even something like after A3, maybe C4, even maybe knight in here, knight somewhere here,
All of this is time. So maybe you're on the move
A3
with the
first.
A3, right? Yeah.
A3 first. I think A3 first.
A3.
A3 first.
But after A3 and then take,
Take stakes.
the rook A3.
Rook A3.
Now.
Yeah, it is
this is now
expected for rook to be on A3 before, right? Don't
it's threatening
just
the
play
pawn.
C, just play C5.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
That's the idea of this position. You know?
Oh,
Just play
good
C4.
move.
C4, yeah.
Ah, I didn't see C4.
C4.
You should have played A3 then.
C4.
Yeah.
C4.
Ah, that's a good move.
Thank you.
Yeah.
C4. So, and life goes on from here.
She panicked. Let's see.
Life goes on.
She played C6.
So she played C6 in the game. C6 was played with the idea of after pawn takes, knight takes, you know, having these ideas. That was her idea. But immediately you already start losing a pawn, and this bishop, and again, notice this pawn now is also going very soon. If you're not careful.
Well, she has to sack. There is nothing else. No, after taking, then you take. You have to sack. There is nothing else. You do know that.
My check first.
Then sack. And that check was even rushed.
He sacked. She actually sacked.
Okay, yeah. But she didn't have to check first, to be honest.
But let me see. Now, knight takes bishop first. Take the bishop. Don't be in a rush.
Yes.
Take the bishop. So after taking, if you are take this bishop. So after taking this bishop, and now you can now play this pawn push.
Yes.
Just maybe, yeah.
Now this is fine. But this is fine for it.
This will be okay. This pawn goes nowhere because you can come back and take it with this knight in.
That pawn is dead.
Rook can even come here at any point in time to you'll be fine. Once you're able to establish these 2 pawns there with this bishop holding on to this pawn, I think you should be fine long term. Yeah. So but what happened in the game was she pushed the pawn, and now white is happy. I mean black is happy with the 2 bishops, the power of the 2 bishops. And knight in there, it doesn't work anymore.
No, she's lost.
It doesn't work anymore.
Okay, not yet lost by but that one.
Give me a second, please. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm back here. I have to attend to my daughter as fast as possible.
Finally figures. That's why you understood concept.
Exactly. You know, you imagine you are prepping for a tournament, you know, you are trying, you are in the zone, all of a sudden you say, Daddy, and that's you forgotten all your lines. Just like that. And our wives also, they are very, very strategic. It is that time that you are very, very serious, you're planning to do something, that's why they will send the dollar to come and meet you.
Go to that.
Go to daddy, exactly. But babe, you knew I was working since. You knew I was doing no, she just wanted to see you. That's so.
Exactly. It's so relaxed.
Imagine you know, even when the door is locked, They'll just come and
Yeah.
knock. Go. Hello, your daughter wants to come on. Just come on. Well, I understand, so
Yeah.
can't say well
When I
done.
have to book, sometimes even I give up. I'm trying to focus. She's playing on my back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Imagine you, of course, you're into tech, so definitely you'll be working from home, you're writing the code and all those
Yeah.
stuff, and all of a sudden they are there. You won't know when there is a bug in your program, just like that. Anyways, they are wonderful. Trust me, it's a
But this
wonderful
is
thing.
bad. This is because of the bishops. Yeah, I saw that move, but it is just bad.
Yeah, it is. I knew with the two bishops on board there is but to be fair, to be fair on the lady, she's playing the best she could, but it's just that now look at this knight. You see, this knight has this is the one square that she has next. Is she trapping the rook? No. Is she?
Wait, that rook is trapped.
Uh
So she had to first take on c6.
yeah, bishop will have to take on c6 and the rook is gone.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's it. So I think she didn't calculate this. And that is these are the issues. These are the issues, ladies and gentlemen. Knight goes back, I think. Or he
Just
just
the knight d5.
come and hit
I
the
think knight
bishop.
d5.
Or here. Or
Because the
here.
knight is better central place.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you play the knight somewhere and the bishop is not under attack, right?
Yeah.
Then d3 will come when you're watching. d3, d4. Now here she's threatening c7.
Yeah, c7, yeah. As a threat. And I'll still play the c7 immediately. Come on! Play the c7!
Oh. So I think she wants to forward. I would have played c7.
What she wants to achieve knight 4.
Yeah. But c7.
But c7 is easier, just simpler.
Yeah.
And then knight takes. And then how did she lose this position? Now the problem is this pawn can't go yet. So she has to move this rook out. First things first.
No.
Why not?
She just has to wait. Bishop a6. Why do you stop bishop a6 first?
Oh, bishop a6 first? Oh, I think that's bishop a6, then the rook comes out to stop it from happening.
Okay, still. But this one shouldn't be a loss.
Oh, but wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Bishop a6 to bishop c8, even if this one here, bishop c8 to bishop d7.
Mm-hmm. You have to watch out. People forget that their opponents also have moves. Because
But
of d3, d2.
no, this is yeah, you have to watch out of. So yeah, of course. That's why I'm saying bishop here, bishop here, bishop here. Because I'm looking at it from the perspective of once the bishop comes here, because we are threatening to play this c2 next. I mean c7 next, sorry. So if I'm trying to play c7, then what is he going to do? He has to come here to block c7 from happening.
Yeah.
The fastest way.
Yes.
So from there,
I think he will play h4 for fast.
h4 fast, right?
I need to get out of. There's a back rank. I can think of what to do.
She went for the a6 idea. Of course, we spoke about this, and now she's so focused. This pawn can't go because this is going to take it. Block. Is this really happening? G6, G3 first. No, G3. G3.
Yeah, she needed to open a window.
But I understand. Anyway, this doesn't work. G3. Because the reason why I want to play G3 is because I want to play pawn push.
Yeah.
But I think this is also good. And now rook blocks.
Interesting that I prefer white here.
But wait, isn't there A3?
A3, they'll just take on C6.
Oh, A3 will take on C6. So bishop, no, just, okay, fine, I understand. You want to stop this guy from coming forward. Okay, good. Okay, understandable.
It must have been a time issue.
Wait, hold on a second.
It is time.
She flagged!
Sasha can't lose this position. She's so solid. The one
She
is not flagged.
flagged.
She lost this on time. Oh, 0-0. Let's say 0-0.
Jesus, that was a beautiful equal position against her.
Yeah,
And she flagged.
and even White was slightly better, right?
Yeah, she is
Yeah,
better. She is better. She's the only one that I believe can play for a win easily from here.
Oh, this is painful.
She can play for a win easily.
Yeah, but if she gets her king up, she can even win.
Yes, the king just coming up. That's the next plan of action. That's the next plan of action. This pawn can move. Bishop can take. And we're trying to move this forward. And even if this pawn decides to move one step forward, we can still bring the rook here. So that we don't want to lose this pawn. And we can even decide to lose the pawn. Even if the pawn goes forward, bishop takes pawn, rook takes pawn, we have bishop takes pawn here also.
Yes.
We can decide to lose that pawn. Oh my God.
Please. Oh, I feel for her.
Oh my God.
I thought she lost genuinely. No, this is painful. Okay.
Just one move. Just gain 30 seconds. Just gain your 30 seconds.
Correct.
I believe it was this move. I believe it was when she made this move that she flagged.
Yeah. She could have. Oh, wait. She had 30 seconds.
Yes, 30 seconds. So 30 seconds. So it was after she made this move that she flagged.
Oh.
And that's why I keep telling you. See, I tell some of my students, right? Or rather, all my students, I tell them there is no need to overthink an obvious move.
Correct.
It is so. This is the only move you have. Just do it. In fact, it is not only the only move. You can decide to bring your bishop somewhere here to blockade, to attack this pawn, and so that if it takes, you can even take this one. Or you can even, just bring your rook here immediately. You just have, you have loads. So why think about it? Is so easy. Should I defend the pawn? Should I just move away? Let me go and attack his own pawn. Because if you can bring the bishop back here, this is even sweet for me. I even love this. I even love this. With the time to bring the rook here.
No. Of course, it was C6 because C6 is too strong for White.
Bishop C6.
But you just defend. Yeah.
Just defend. You have bishop here to even defend. It's a long time defense.
Yeah.
Bishop here to defend is even just take one defense. Take one out of the two, one or two. That's it. That's if you still don't want to go for this. That's the point. Of course, there is C5 that will happen. Just worst case, just lose the pawn and life goes on.
Exactly, but mine was even worse. The same way I missed my IM title. I would have gotten it long ago. Because I was a piece up in the zonos, and that's when they were giving direct titles.
Oh.
And I was a piece up, and guess what? I was thinking of how best to mate. How best. Any move was winning. But I was thinking of how do I best mate her, all that. Only for him, the Egyptian, only for him to say time. Kandil, that is his name. I've never forgotten his name.
Oh my God.
He just said time, and I missed. He got the IM title I did. Just like that.
Like I said, you see, sometimes someone like me, when I play, right, even at my local level, once I sniff the advantage, if there is a mate in fact, there is a mate in 3, and there is simplification, the first thing that comes to my head is that simplification, not the mate in 3.
Well, yes. That's a good approach. That's a mature approach.
Because I feel the simplification is it's faster. I can process it very, very fast. So I will gain more time processing it compared to sitting down there and saying there is a mate here, there is a mate here. There is come on. I personally I keep saying maybe that's why I'm not playing professional chess anyway. I just go for the simplest way of crushing my opponent. No stress. That can those ways that even when you are sleeping, you are still winning. You're like, don't worry, there is no way you can survive this. So just go for it. It's painful when I see players, having a good position and flagging.
And they are exactly.
Flagging.
And you see, even it happens mostly even with the inferior players a lot. Sometimes the experienced players know when to simplify. You see an experienced player with a lot of material, and then they're overthinking before you know it. Like in bliss. Wait, this one is my countryman,
Yes.
country lady.
Sana, right?
Very good talent, but she looks to be worse off if she's
Sana is in trouble here at the moment because
yeah,
right
she's
now,
worse. I think she's lost.
you see this annoying pawn.
Yeah.
There's
And
a
the
rook check
confidence
coming
that
on.
Bishop C8 because of Queen A7 man.
Yes. That bishop cannot leave. That bishop must not leave. In short, must not leave.
Nice. Even the pawns. By the pawns also are there. If you survive the mate or whatever,
The pawns,
the
yeah,
pawns
the pawns are
on
also
the
coming.
queen side are winning. This is lost. I don't know what happened, but anyhow.
And
Read it.
I think as Roy made a move, yes, did he play King E3? Did
It
he?
looks like
He did play King E3.
yeah, nice.
King E3 on the board,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. So that's it. And
Use this time properly.
rook check immediately chased the king away from that square. And this is easy to watch right now.
Wow.
This is just a
Good
this
technique.
is a walk in the park. The king joins the attack.
Take. Yeah.
But hold
So
on a
this is the
second.
position we said is winning for white.
Yeah, this is yes, of course. We said we agreed this position is winning, and this king just goes closer.
Yeah.
He did not even use his king, just the rook. Like he doesn't care. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Just move the king. Pawn one more step. Or don't worry.
I would move my
Just
king.
king.
I just love king activity.
Just king. Move the king.
Yeah.
Just the king.
Wait, is white thinking?
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I did not know when this girl escaped me, and guess what she has done. I'll show it to the public. Look at what she has done. Painted herself white with powder.
Oh boy.
Like seriously, when did you take this? I kept it away from her. Can you imagine? Yes, look at how scary you are right now. And this is what Carlson is facing, guys. So come on.
Kids are a blessing anyhow.
Let me help you clean your face. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Okay. To our viewers out there, please don't forget that if you would like to support this program that we're doing, please go ahead out there, download Spender. We have our Spender ID. Spender is a very good platform where you can actually you can have your crypto, you can get paid in cryptocurrencies anywhere in the world, and it comes to your wallet directly. You don't need P2P. Don't be scared of P2P. Comes to your wallet directly, and you can transfer to any bank at the moment in Nigeria that I know of. So if you're in the world, anywhere in the world, you want to send money to Nigerians, I'm like, I don't know how to say it. They will take your money, P2P. I'm scared. Don't worry, just download Spender. And all the details are in the description over there. And please, we need your support because there are lots of gadgets that we need to get. For example, like I said, we got this for our webcam, which is a GoPro. Unfortunately, this GoPro cannot be used as a webcam. It is the lower edition. It's like old-fashioned. Let me just say, the old-fashioned of it. It will be for us to get the ones that can actually work as a webcam. We will need the Euro versions upwards. We need a gaming chair also. Please, we beg you, support us. We're using data. We're using other alternate source of electricity right now. The gen is running 24/7 for this stream, to make it happen. And please, and we have prizes also. There are some of our supporters that are supporting us from the prizes point of view. There are some people that actually made this happen. Behind there, we have the likes of Spender itself. They're supporting us. We have Malogy supporting us. That's Lulumari George. We have Ayokomi Ajayi, wonderful lady, former CPAM president, also supporting this initiative. And trust me, when I even wrote to them, I just wrote to them that it's just a basic thing that we're doing. I did not know it's even going to take this toll on me in person. You get, but it's for the love of the game, guys. I'm actually happy being doing this for everybody. But again, to make this thing sustainable going forward, if you love this, if you're appreciating what we're doing, please support us one way or the other. I'm using my phone as a camera, so if anybody is calling me right now, I cannot pick the call. I have to drop the call. So you see where we need this GoPro as a source of input device for our camera. And even if we go out there, travel out there, for example, if we are being called to Botswana to even stream the event, we will have our gadgets already available. There is a need for video transmitters in the not too distant future, because I know we'll get to that point. We will need video transmitters so that once we are recording the transmitter, transmits it, and we can view it in the live in the playing room. Because most of the time during live streaming, you cannot be live streaming exactly where the players are playing. So we will love a stream where we can put the players on the screen, and you'll be seeing the pains in their eyes as they are losing, and the joy in their eyes as they are actually winning. Thank you so much, PD Master Harold Wanyama, for joining us. You have been wonderful. And let's keep on enjoying the games. And if we're not taking too much of your time, if you feel you want to go at any point in time, please just let us know. But we are enjoying you here. It's a blessing that you are here amongst us, even despite all your schedules. And like I said, this game is almost over, and we're going to the female category again. We've seen that unfortunately WIM Sana, the position is not looking good for her, which I think she has already resigned. She has resigned immediately after this move, because there's no more checks, and absolutely I don't think there's anything she can do regarding this rook check coming up very soon. Rook check. This man is just going to exchange. This lady is going to exchange everything possible and try to push this pawn to promote on that way. Very easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. I had issues of just my privacy settings. I'll fix those later, but I didn't get time to fix that.
Oh,
but thanks for inviting me.
For the camera, right?
Yeah, for the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, so apologies for that.
No problems.
I wanted to show my nice face.
Yeah, your handsome face. I don't know. How do you do it? You keep looking younger and younger almost every year. What's the secret, please?
Good question. And how you eat also. Though of late I've started eating poorly.
I said I started eating poorly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to keep looking, if you want to keep looking fresh like Sir Harold,
yeah.
I think your network is breaking sort of. That's why I thought you stopped talking.
Oh. No, okay, fine.
Okay, it's better now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Also, Harold, I think you should be using these satellite for internet now. What is this thing called again? By Elon Musk. Starlink, please. You should be using Starlinks,
You guys, you see, when it comes to technology, Nigeria is way ahead of us. Starlink is not in this country.
Oh, really? Well, how about, is it because people cannot afford it, or because Starlink works everywhere in the world, according to Elon Musk himself? Just bring it in, install it,
yes.
Connect to it, and it works. Is it because people can? I believe people can afford it, but I think it's a function of people not looking at it from the business perspective of bringing them into the country, or maybe people not being able to pay for the subscription. Of course, personally, I cannot afford Starlink. Please let that be known. I can't afford it actually. What?
It's expensive.
It's expensive, yeah. But even with the fact that it's expensive, I think the very first cost right now is about 600,000 naira, and 600,000 naira, if we're looking at it in dollars, that's about let me see if I can bring that one up. That's at one. I just want to have a range of the dollar rate of it. There is the mini. There is the mini, and there is the mini dish, and there's the bigger dish. I think maybe with let's go overboard. Let's say 700,000 for the dish divided by 1,400 naira, which is $1 rate to a naira. So that is about um wait, what am I saying? Is this possible?
Mm-hmm.
700,000 naira divided by 500. I mean divided by 1,400.
Mm.
This is looking impossible. $500.
How much is it?
That's $500.
It's $500
That's $500.
for what?
That's for the dish itself. For the dish.
Oh, that's expensive.
That's $500 for the
Like,
dish. Now, after getting the dish for $500, then you now start paying for subscription on a monthly basis. And subscription is in our currency. It's about $8. Come on. Okay, cool. Let's calm down. Sit down. Okay, cool. Sit down. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. It's during the live stream. So a subscription is about like 60,000 on the monthly basis, or 50,000 if I'm correct. So let's say 60,000 naira on a monthly basis divided by 1/4 again. So we are having subscription on a monthly basis is $42, give or take.
interesting. Interesting.
So is it still
So,
expensive, or you feel it's cheaper now?
so it's cheaper. It's just buying a dish, right?
Yes, it's just, and it's a one time, it's a one-off buying of the dish. Just
Then it's worth it, of course, because I don't know about the speeds. That's also important. But in Uganda, it could be just because government has not agreed, and that's
No,
why it's not here.
really, government agreeing? I don't think it's a function of government agreeing. My own opinion, I don't know, maybe you have to do the research anyway. I don't think it's a function of government agreeing. I think it is a function of, because the thing works with the satellite. Just like, are you saying let me see. Are you saying it's possible it doesn't
Oh,
work in your space?
I have just Googled and I found my answer.
Aha.
On 15th May, I was also right, just right. The government agreed finally. 15th May of this year.
Oh, so they need the government approvals. Okay, the government has approved.
Yes.
So now you can bring it in.
Yes, Starlink is officially licensed as of 15th May and available to operate in Uganda following a signed agreement between Uganda Communications Commission and SpaceX. We have our internet gurus in Uganda who want to control the network.
Yeah, I
So
understand.
that was
I understand.
and now
So now,
they
if
agreed.
once they've approved it, then now you can also be a sales rep. You can actually buy and sell the dish, because in Nigeria, yeah, that's the point. In Nigeria, there are some people in Nigeria that will order for the dishes at probably a discounted price, or maybe the wholesale price, or probably the producer's price. I don't know how to do it, and they sell it to retailers in Nigeria. Retailers sells them to the consumer. So right now, if I want to buy the dish right now, I can just go online. I see vendors that are selling it all over, and I can buy both the full dish or the mini dishes, anyone. And they can even come and install, or they tell me how to install it myself, and I pay for the subscription directly. And it's on. I'll be able to run it.
Fantastic. I've gotten a business idea.
You just have to sell. You just have to sell to those. And the interesting thing is the internet speed is so crazy, so fast,
Right.
so fast.
And
Jeez.
now I'm going to get it because I've been struggling with the internet here. It is just terrible.
And
We have bad services.
do you know the interesting thing? It is unlimited.
Yeah. Wow.
No
Okay.
data cap.
That is
No data cap.
that,
Unlimited.
that
But you can't be carrying it up and down. It just has to work in your house. Once you install it in your house, then you're good. If you want to go out, then you have to carry the dish also. I think the dish is also movable. You can carry the dish
yes.
wherever you want to go to.
Yes.
So far, you're connected to the space and it's connected. It can start working as well. So I think if not for that challenge, it's mostly important to just get the dish and put it in your house, and it works for everybody in your house. Everybody, all your devices, power them. In fact, I'll tell you for free that if I have the opportunity of having it in my own house, everybody in my house, I'll just give them the password to use it. Because why? It's unlimited.
There's no cap.
There's no
Yeah.
it's unlimited, no data
Right.
cap. So that's just but that's me personally anyway. But some people will still password it.
Of course.
I understand.
They don't want others to succeed.
Yeah. Okay. FM, thank you very much for
Thank you.
joining us. We really appreciate you. And if in any way you feel you want to support us also in any way, please just we have spender over there in the description of the YouTube channel. You can check it out and just we will appreciate any donation and support that comes from you.
Okay, yeah. Thanks. I'm wondering when push this to locally. I know a couple of Ugandans have been watching. I don't know. I've not checked the live stream.
Yeah, there are some people. Emmanuel Mundia, I don't know who that is, but I'm sure he's not Nigerian. Helmi Yahaya said he's from Indonesia. There is Pascal. Pascal. There is Mahesh.
Nice.
There is Munashe Pandey. Yeah. There is Rose Raouf Z. At least this based on the people that were able to type, so I'm able to see their names. If not, if you didn't type, there is no way I will know the names of people. But I know it is not limited to Africans. It's actually to the world. Yesterday we have over 300 viewers. Today,
nice.
Here we are. I believe it will be much. I believe it will be much more because we grow the momentum as the day goes.
Okay. Thanks, Wale.
Thank you very much.
We'll be better to catch up later. So we can sync always.
Thank you.
And I'll be happy to support you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Special shout out to FM Harold, everybody, and he's taking his leave, and you are stuck with me with the remaining games.
Of course, this is fun.
Yeah.
I always love it. Watch this game. Yeah. So thanks.
Oh, Darlington FX, thank you for joining. We're seeing you live and direct. Special shout out to you. And we're actually going to look at some interesting games. Let me switch this now that FM Harold is no longer here. Switching this screen back to me and me alone. Yes, here we go. And we are having a game between the female game here ended in a draw. WCM Nell Haley, WFM Elizabeth Cassidy, and the game ended in a draw. Let's quickly check that out. Hello, darling. My baby girl. Oh, you say hello. Say hello. Hello. See, she's saying hello to you guys. Well, no, I'm Daddy. Daddy is here. Hi, Daddy. Yeah, I get it. Okay, guys. We have a game which ended in a draw. Insufficient material between WFM Elizabeth Cassidy playing against May Whaley. Sorry, she's enjoying herself. Don't mind that, please. Wait, hold on a second. We are having the Karukan and G4 immediately. Of course, this has been told. We have been told. Oh, Kole Ojo. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you being there. Say thank you. Yes, my daughter gives you a very wonderful clap over there. Yes. Okay. So great job. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's a great job we're doing. Okay, E6. But this bishop is temporarily locked behind this pawn at the moment. So bishop E3 was played. Queen here. Knight in there. This looks like a free pawn, ladies and gentlemen. And the question is, why exactly can't we take the pawn? Okay, the reason why we can't take the pawn is after queen takes pawn, we have this interesting rook here immediately. And after the queen goes back here, this rook will be the one capturing this pawn on B7 in this kind of scenario. Come on, why? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Can you please calm down, darling? Let me talk to my people over here. Okay, anyways, C5 of course was expected. We have pawn takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Knight is coming out very soon, hitting on this pawn. And that's, oh, beautiful. I knew knight was coming out hitting on this pawn, but I think, okay, knight here is also an interesting idea. But I think I would have probably played knight to E7 instead before playing this knight here. Why? So as to reinforce if knight takes, then this knight takes, and I'm still hitting on this pawn. But that's me anyway. Knight here out, knight goes back to attack the queen. And now queen here, pinning the knight to the queen. There is a pawn push. that can easily just attack the queen also. Hi. Hey, she's not allowing me. I'm going to go on the cartoon for you right now. Can you please calm down? Okay, hold on. Bishop attack, develops. There's a time to castle. Knight in there hitting on the bishop and hitting on this one. But bishop to c8 probably solves that problem. He said no. Counter attack on the queen. Ouch. What are you doing? Nope. Stop it. Stop it. I love you. Okay, cool. Hold on. Just hold on. Don't touch the carpet. People are watching. Behave. Okay, so we have queen here. Queen takes pawn check. Eventually, the pawn has been captured for free. And although, again, don't forget there is this attack coming up, but this bishop can actually come here and we're free from that problem. So bishop exactly. Pawn push. Queen out again. Knight needs to pawn push to defend the knight, and now this knight can easily just go back home. Castle, pawn push, pawn takes, and knight takes first. Wait. The question now is this: was there a sacrifice that required you sacrificing your knight? What is the idea, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, that was a beautiful idea there. So knight here, double attack on this guy. Okay. Let's just attack the rook and the knight. Knight takes, queen takes knight immediately. Knight takes bishop, queen takes knight also. And after the dust has settled, we can easily see right now that black is a whole pawn up. Black is a pawn up. So bishop takes bishop is the next idea. Should we do rook takes pawn? Yes. And now we can have the second rook. Yes, on that pawn. You want to force an exchange? Why not if not? The question now is, should I take that pawn? I'm not going to take that pawn. I have this. Oh, there is background mate. No, it doesn't work. So I have this. Because after rook check, rook takes, I just bring my queen back. Yeah. But it went to the other side of the road. Yeah. Exactly. So now we are ready to move our rook. What? Why is white playing that? Black looks so better right now. See the problem? How do you protect that pawn? Okay, this is nice. There's a queen check looming. King moves away. Sorry. Yeah, stop. Check again. No. What happens to just king staying in there? I don't want to exchange the queens. And that was how the game is going to be a draw. This is drawn. She had a better chance of winning the game, but and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? PDM of Zambia finally held GM Amin Basim to a draw. Of course, we already said this game was going to be a draw. It's drawn apparently, except anybody blunders, and PDM of Zambia proved that in this position he cannot lose it. Yeah, this game can be lost. Bishop goes back here, takes the pawn. Yeah, I love it. And this is drawn. The draw, PDM of Zambia holding Basim to a draw. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I think there is a point at which PDM was better in the opening, but it didn't push for um, the win. Um, was it from? Yeah, it was better. Here I was expecting rook takes anyways, but okay. Pawn push. I think he had his chance. Even here, was he here? Wow, e5 was a beautiful move there. That's interesting. e5. Well, anyways, this is a beautiful result from PDM. I think there is something we missed. I'm still trying to remember. Yes, I think okay, no, we didn't say before. I think there is a point. Okay, I think there's this rook. We're seeing this rook here plan. Let's look at so knight c5 first. Here engine is saying we should play bishop to d3. Thank you. Oh, bishop to d3, that's a tempo. Stop, darling. That's a tempo. Oh, bishop to d3. Bishop to d3, and after a6, we cannot play rook to here. You have this pawn if you want to. You also have bishop back to e4 if you want to keep an eye on that. Yeah. So, beautiful games today. Andrew Kayonde, I believe, is completely crushed in this position. I don't know why he is still playing. I don't know. I honestly don't know why. It's White's turn to play right now. White is supposed to just play. If I'm White, I can as well play rook takes pawn check. No, I don't want to do. What's the point of doing rook takes pawn check? I can just simply just play pawn push and we're good. Just f5, and or we can do promote to a queen also. Promoting to a queen also is a very fantastic idea. And I just promote, pawn promotion, and the game is over. So Kayonde just got shut down by Nwadzuza boy Roy rather. This is come on, yeah, bye bye. Go. Okay, stand here. Good. And that game is going to be ending very soon. And every other game has ended. I believe Esperanza is complete. For White. Kayonde is the only game remaining that is remaining. Dante Bukes is actually crushing this end game, little by little. This bishop is outside. The funniest thing is that if I am, wait, what was the last move? Oh, bishops. Oh, does it make any sense that much? I don't think so. Bishop d7 doesn't make any. It's not that the idea. Just keep on trying to push this pawn to promote a point, and try to make sure you force this. Just look for a way to come on, capture this pawn. Maybe bishop here. Happens, and you come and take this pawn. But I was wondering why, when bishop was here, why this is not considered and be able to push this pawn. Just deflect it and push this pawn. But it's okay. Bishop c5 was good. And that's everything we have so far. So good. These are the only 2 games remaining. And let us quickly bring up our wonderful supporter to say 1 or 2 things regarding Spender. Let's go there, guys.
How did we even get here? Now, you want to experience true technology. You can transfer crypto directly to any bank in Nigeria. Using Spender, there are range of potential including Bitcoin, Tron, Sweep, find out what you need to do is copy your deposit address. Then your crypto gets converted to Naira in real time with great rates and with no third-party interruption. Fast transfers, instant transactions, and the liberty to send your crypto directly to any Nigerian bank without limits. That's what technology actually is. Download the Spender app today and make your life easier with Spender.
Yanu. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be stepping out a little bit, leaving this game for you guys to enjoy. how it's going to end because Adante Bukes seems going to be crushing. This is the only game remaining. Every other game has ended. So as far as this live stream is concerned, again, this game we don't need to look into it because black is completely winning there. There is no, and she has like 21 days to finish that game, so there is no need to overthink it. Yeah, so we can only watch Dante's game and enjoy, guys. I'm out of here. See you later. Igano. Your daddy is hungry. Your daddy is hungry. Let's not eat. Let me do this thing. This thing. uh, okay, so Okay, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially. I'm not seeing. Um, Caleb won the game. No, it wasn't Dante Biggs' game, sorry. It was Dante Gibbs' game you're talking about. Biggs is completely winning this end game position. I'm seeing an E4 point check coming up next, and E4 check coming up. This pawn is going to promote. There is no way this knight can stop it. So we just, and he has like 14 minutes to finish the game. Me knowing him very well, he's a very strong player. He's not going to blow that up. But wait, what is happening there? This game it should be over by now. Isn't this a rook check? Oh, it's white's turn to play. If pieces are just flying, even if he plays h7, even if there is just one. Okay, I have to go now, guys. This has been wonderful. It has been wonderful being here. Trust me. I remain sincerely yours, Ilya Lawale. But guess what? In the next round, we will be having 2 trivia questions that we'll be asking, and there will be prizes as much as I ask. Okay, 2 questions, and we're going to be spending 10,000 naira for 4 different winners. 3,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000, and you're going to do it to spender. So be ready for our questions coming in next round, which will cover about 4 different winners. Yesterday, Gaming Amani won, and in fact, I need to make his transfer right now. He just opened spender. So I'll have to make his first deposits to him immediately. And going forward and on like that, please go to our description, check, and you can do the needful. Support, we need you. If you win any prize, download spender, and we'll send your prizes to it. Thank you very much for coming, and see you next round, which is starting exactly 3 p.m. Nigerian time. But we will be here 4 p.m. Trust me. And we're bringing some wonderful guests to join you. We are bringing Zlata, the humanoid, Zlatix, on live to join the program, and we will be bringing the welfare director of the Chess Players Association of Nigeria in person of Mama Cass to also join us live on this stream. Thank you very much, guys. It's been wonderful being there, and see you guys later. Bye for now.
How did we even get here? Now, once experienced through technology, I can transfer crypto directly to any bank in Nigeria. Using spender. There are a range of supporting chains, including Bitcoin, Tron, Sui. Find out what you need to do is copy your deposit address. Then your crypto gets converted to Naira in real time with great rates and with no third-party interruption. Fast transfers, instant transactions, and the liberty to send your crypto directly to any Nigerian bank without limits.